I almost... Oh my god, as soon as I hit the start streaming button, I almost said what I say whenever someone walks into work.
What would that be?
Hey, y'all.
I can't say it because the name of the store is in it.
Oh.
I almost said my greeting jingle.
Hi there, welcome to GameStop. How can I help you today?
Yeah, sure, I work at a GameStop.
Over and out. Roger that.
What is stuff for
Copy
share?
that.
Hey guys.
I do
You guys
this
got
little
the copy of Black Ops 3. Copy that.
We had a bunch of copies of Black Ops 3, then a retard came in and bought them all. Because he wanted to resell them for $2 more. I don't think he made his money back.
I don't think anyone wants to buy Black Ops 3.
You'd be amazed. There's at least one 12-year-old every couple of weeks that asks for a copy of Black Ops 2.
2, not 3.
Man,
Yeah,
this is going down
Same shit.
Anyway.
Going down some weird.
Yeah, anyways. Eddie, you want to post the Larson art? Because it's technically connected?
Oh yeah. Oh fuck, where'd it go? Where'd it go?
I want to stuff my face with a granola bar.
Okay, then alright. I asked some artists who helps me with stuff for videos to do something of arson, or of Larson specifically. They're still working on the arson one, and so they came out with oh no, that's not the right image.
Do you want me to post it? I have it right here.
There we go. This is Larson. This is what he looked like during the entirety of the Crusades. He got the sword from Chrissy afterwards, but that's basically.
He's such a dapper boy.
He was very dapper. He was wearing fancy clothing and he had big metal arms, but he was very nervous most of the time. And the major difference between him and Arson is that when Arson kicks in, he gets a lot more confident and has a more open posture, and his hair is slicked back. And the artist who did this was, I think it's Great Days Art is how it's pronounced on Twitter, but
Probably Great Days, yeah.
Yeah, I'm bringing us
Jaco?
days.
Yeah.
you should definitely support them because they do a lot of really good stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Is that everything people wanted to show before?
Only I could figure out where I could find Shimonetta.
Can't remember.
No,
You
I'm
know,
not
Eddie,
doing
you haven't
that.
shelled Shimonetta since session 1.
Yeah, it's fine. It's okay.
Because it's not a here joke. Anyway, I do have something I was gonna post. I don't
Post it.
It was posted last session. Like the big art thing that got for Alicia, that Flair commissioned for Alicia and stuff was posted last time, but the original one that A drew wasn't. So here it is. It's really nice. It's very good, and I'm very
yes.
happy. Thanks, A.
That's a very thick whip.
Giggity.
Alright. You ready?
All right.
That's not a here joke, Ed. Gosh.
I'm on 5 hours of sleep. Cut me some slack, please.
For me, buddy.
Off of 5 hours. It's when it hits 3 is when it gets crazy.
Okay. So, let's open the session. All of you are stuffed into individual trucks in a very long caravan going across the Australian bumblefuck. The night has since passed. Perhaps you slept. Maybe you just stared out the window the whole time contemplating your situation.
Goemon
the
took
only...
a big fucking nap in his cufflinks.
Oh, he's tranked. Goemon is tranked to shit.
I mean, you did get tranked.
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't get tranked. I passed.
Oh no, they did that after.
Yeah.
You are doped to fuck.
Oh man.
You specifically, not Young Wiz, you.
Well, yeah. I mean, how else are they going to contain his big energy?
Yeah. So until, like, they get that needle out of your vein, you're taking a -4 to anything you want to try.
Really only a -4? Isn't he kind of knocked out, though?
Also, that's not how tranquilizers work, but okay.
Yeah.
It's not a needle who does. It's the drug in the needle, and it has a lasting effect.
Shut up!
Man.
Metal Gear guards wake up with needles in their face, and they're fine.
Shut up!
Man.
Alright, so does anybody want to
Australia's a
describe
stranger
anything?
land than I last remember.
You see, in the land down under, fuck it, I don't care.
Time is convoluted in Australia land.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So anything you
strength to flex it out of my fucking neck like Jonathan.
the only other specific detail is Alicia has been given just tarps and shit to cover herself, and the windows there. Her little van has no windows. It smells of animal. It smells vaguely of animal. Yeah, you're in an animal control van.
Convenient. She can't smell.
Good.
Here's your.
But yeah,
Alicia.
the guard looks visibly discomforted by this whole scenario. Just off grumbling to himself. So yeah, anything specific you guys want to try while you're enjoying yourself in your prison caravan?
Can I talk to that dog?
Could I?
Dog?
Could I?
One barking in the background.
Yeah, the one barking in the
Oh.
background.
Yeah, it's
I didn't hear that.
Young Wiz's dog.
Your what the
So
fuck?
Winter's barks can be heard from all across the lands.
But yeah, anything you guys specifically want to do in your little prison cars? Maybe talk to your guard, look out a window.
Hey,
What do I see out the window?
What was it?
What do I see out the window?
Well, pretty much shit all. A handful of cactuses, some drop bears just ripping apart some rats in the middle of bumblefuck.
Man, drop bears
Yes,
in-
drop bears.
Drop bears in the middle of the desert.
Drop bears in the middle of the desert. They went hunting.
Okay.
Every so often, you do manage to catch sight of a go-ganger coming by, but then they see the attack helicopters you can hear overhead, and they kind of just fuck off. They're not gonna know. They're like, oh damn, they probably have a lot of money. No, no.
Oh, God.
So, can I talk to our to my estranged driver?
There is a wall between you and him, but there are 3 armed guards in the back with you.
Oh. Hey, how's it going? You want to talk? I would like to talk because I don't know. I still don't know what's going on here.
What?
Yeah.
And like only one of them like perks their head up. He kind of just elbows the other one. There's like an audible snort. He fell asleep in the back. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm talking.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to this idiot. What
Oh.
the fuck are you doing? You're supposed to be watching her. You're taking a nap on the job. She hasn't done anything, dude.
She's not a terrorist. This is
What-
what to do.
The fuck do you mean she hasn't done anything? She blew up Darwin. She would have blown up the caravan, right?
Dude, yeah, why isn't she blowing us up yet?
Not
And the guy
wrong.
kind of,
He's not wrong.
and the guy kind of looks just like,
Hey, he's not wrong. I probably could have if I was guilty.
No, don't say that!
Wait,
Ways
what?
of doing that.
And he just the one guy just levels his gun, the other one's like still, the one next to you is still asleep. So you know, I was talking to John over there. That's why we're taking a nap. This chick's probably going to get acquitted. You probably have the wrong chick, honestly. It's a bunch of bullshit.
See, I like this guy. This guy has good words.
She's gonna get acquitted, but not
He
that.
takes off the helmet. It's a whale.
Nice.
No
Oh, it's the GM speaking.
Oh, hey.
Well, she's probably
Hey,
the
God.
wrong guy, but that one dude, that dude's out. That dude's going into fucking.
I mean, treat her nice. She's going to be a fucking patsy. What do you mean? Oh, fuck it. And he just leans back over to go asleep, and the one guy's just sitting there, gun in hand, trembling to shit, just pointing the gun at you for the rest of the drive.
Hartshell is wiping off her any makeup that she had on before, taking off the ribbon in her hair to just look more plain than normal.
I mean,
God.
you are handcuffed.
Yeah, but
I mean, handcuffs don't stop you from touching your face.
How?
No, they don't
How
stop you. So
Oh, no.
just
this
put your
is-
hands
this is
together
the-
and rub your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you end up in this situation?
I I was stranded in the desert for a few days, chasing down just a very poor performing employee, and then I ended up in a cave, and now I'm here. I really don't want to look all prison-y if I end up on the news. Like,
Wait, who do you work for?
it's well, okay. You probably never heard of us unless you have some kids or like a really weird friend. But I
actually have a Sega Game Gear in my ammo vest right now.
I work for the Sega Corporation. It's a basically our main priority over the last few months has been preserving pre-Matrix Crash media.
Aren't you guys connected to Renraku?
Briefly connected to Neonet, no longer that.
You might want to make some calls because I want to be honest, the administration's in a lot of pockets, and if you want to line those pockets... These guards fucking hate their jobs. Who wants to be part of an anti-terror unit?
Oh my! Wait,
People that want to protect their country.
Who the fuck joins the military to actually protect their country? My friend went into the military because the pay was good. Now he does the weather for like 15 an hour. Sorry, continue.
Wish I could do the weather.
It's quite fine. If I'm allowed to bring a comm link in there though, so I can continue to manage things while this whole thing
according to the transfer forms, you're probably going to end up in protective, so you will have full access to a phone.
Really?
It'll still be monitored, but yeah.
Alright.
So, don't call your drug dealer or whatever. You're Japanese. People do a lot of coke.
Wait, you recognized me as Japanese?
She's probably visibly Asian.
Yeah, but still, like...
She did say Sega and games.
Yeah.
That too.
Yeah. So.
Also, Hardshell is Asian, so like...
Yeah.
I'm just surprised that, like...
Japanese specifically.
They've seen outside of the... I just assumed that your country is, like, walled off to the rest of the world.
Kind of have There's a lot of Japanese people working here. You'd actually be surprised.
Huh.
I'm Japanese. Takes off his helmet. He's also a whale.
His helmet, he looks like fucking Oda Nobunaga.
Also, pictures still exist. I know, very weird concept, but
the lady who dragged you in here is Japanese.
Huh. It was hard to notice because of like all the.
She's also made of plastic.
Yeah.
But her brain is Japanese.
Very, very bold of her to be open about that, though. I should get in contact with her.
Yeah, she's probably. And like he flips through his comlink. He's like, you're probably getting acquitted. So here, and he just hands you the comlink, and it just shows like a bunch of forms and shit, and you're all lined up for interrogation right out of the gate once you get processed.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. How do I look the way I looked when I was dragged in here?
Gas will fuck your day up.
Okay, so that's a no.
No, and I can't give you anything. I'm sorry. You have privileges, but I can't go that far.
Okay, and second thing, was us being dragged out there on the news?
I'm pretty sure the newscopters didn't show up until we were already long gone. There's probably a couple following this caravan, but it's not like they can take pictures inside this.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, you're fine. Alright, I guess...
Archo kicks back. Relaxed now.
Kicks back with her handcuffs.
Oh, ouch.
That's just gonna be... I feel like that's setting up a plot point later on where there's just gonna be like one reporter that got an image of Hardshell and we gotta find him.
I could make that a thing, yeah. Alright, let's jump over to Goemon. Compared to you have 8 guards. through
Yeah,
your
Ross
like
said that
hazy.
He was out, so
Yeah.
Oh
that's why I
yeah,
haven't been
I
doing
mean,
anything.
he's out. I mean, you can still get like some hazy shit going on.
I mean,
What,
if he's out, then he's
what
probably
weird
not
dreams are
talking
you having in your sedated state?
Yeah, what dreams is Goemon
crack?
having?
much. They're probably actually all really bad dreams.
Come on, tell the audience
Uh,
and everyone here.
Okay, it's probably a lot of him just seeing like everything that he's experienced in his life, including the first time he ever had to kill a guy, in which he had to beat them to death with a representation of his childhood. Now the dogs are barking.
Oh,
That was happening while he was killing the guy. It was just dogs barking.
Yeah.
no.
Dogs
What,
cry.
is Alicia doing anything with her designated guard? Any-
She's outed as a vampire. It's kind of not happening.
I mean, the guy, he's kind of just sitting there. He's wrapped, like, bits of tarp around any, I guess less dense parts of his combat armor. And he's kind of just, like, leaned up in a corner, just ready to go.
So
He
lots
doesn't
of
like
vampire misses, do you believe?
So,
What's your
Alright.
favorite vampire movie?
Do you scrape and look?
are you like the drop bears? Kind of just eat people?
No. She has the
Okay.
muzzle on. Wait, is it like a full thing muzzle where she basically can't even speak?
No, it's like just like a cup over your mouth, basically, that's just strapped around your head. And you've
It's a
got like
muzzle.
you've got like borderline gardening mitts on top of handcuffs.
Yeah.
I could, but I do not because I'm not a savage.
Cool.
Cool.
He doesn't like it.
That seems to be the most real world response I could see from a generic guy like that. Cool. Fine.
Maybe she won't rip my head off. I guess all that's left is Scorched Man. Is he just reading his book?
They let him keep his Bible.
Yeah, that
was
happened
the
in the
one
last thing.
thing,
Yeah, the guards.
That was
let
the
him
one
keep it.
thing they let him have, because they flipped through it both ways and didn't have anything in it, so they just let him keep it.
Okay. Also, I called it my food arrived right at the beginning.
So,
Goemon's eating
Yeah.
in his dream.
anything else
He
you guys
murdered
want
that guy and ate his meal and felt better.
Goemon murdered a dude, and then like after getting over the first murder, clutching his like bloody toy pipe that's now kind of cracked, he went to like a burger joint, and that's like just that was the
That's
disassociation.
kind of what happened.
He
Yeah.
he went to McDonald's as then his somewhat boss went. Good job, man. This burger's on us.
Yeah, they just sat in the burger, like they left. The joint was him and like 2 employees at fucking 3 a.m. and he just kind of sat there, ate a burger and some fries.
Yep.
That was
Goemon's
the
favorite
beginning of his
burger
journey.
chain is McDonald's.
It is. It's run by the devil, people say, but no
Good
one
fucking
knows.
food. Good food. But right, the journey continues well into the night, and sorry, there's some shit in my throat. You finally arrived at the prison. Well, I should probably describe more in detail. You pass by somewhere along the journey after going off the main highway. You follow a dirt road for a couple of miles. Oh god. Sorry, my throat fucking hates me. A decently sized city. You pass a decently sized city. It looks like they have a little local airstrip going on. Past them is a more advanced looking town. Safe to assume this is where the people live in their off hours because they need to be close to the prison. Past that, through a long valley of mountains. Fucking hold on, I'm just going to clear my throat. Hold on. I would have finished this like description real quick, and I guess you could talk about it. Continuing through the valley, eventually you reach what looks like it used to be a mountain, but the top of it is just completely folding inwards. You know the big empty from Fallout New Vegas?
Yes.
That's basically what you're driving into. Now, spare me a moment to clear my throat. I guess just bullshit for a minute.
I'm saving up on my bullshit energy.
We're all separated. You can't really do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't interact with the guards because Jim's you know.
I mean, like talk amongst yourselves.
Goemon
What
is a-
lovely scenery I can see outside through my windows
Three
that exist.
non-existent
My
windows.
Do I have windows?
There's
You do have windows, yes.
To the windows.
You see a whole part of a mountain.
To the walls.
You see, to see outside, I must saw a table in half and make a hole.
And with that, you finally, actually, I should probably pull up the map so I could show you, like, a bit of it. I don't actually have the big Australia map open. 1 second. But yeah, you finally pull up into the prison. Oh, it all showed up on the main monitor. I'm just gonna scribble on this thing real quick. The fucking journey you people had to deal with over the course of like a day and a half in a high-speed military caravan. Da, 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 da.
During that journey to Goemon, also had the dream where he first bought his first wife.
This is basically the shit journey you had to go through in an 80-mile-per-hour military caravan.
Imagine if you're like walking by a store, and the mannequins in the window were all robots based off idols, and Goemon just basically bought the one that was his favorite. And he married it. That way he could have a wife, because he was
That's
really
legal.
lonely.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think it's
Huh?
people are marrying anime characters, so yeah, it's legal.
Right.
Yeah,
People
Probably.
are having sex with their waifus in the Matrix as we speak,
yeah, probably.
creating weird digital babies.
And with that, you finally arrive through the prison on a one-way street that is completely walled off through into the valley. Hopefully this isn't too much of a clusterfuck of a map. Like, people can decipher it reasonably well, right?
Yeah, I mean everything is labeled.
What's its name?
The Iris Point Penitentiary.
Oh, that's pretty good. Not as good as Camp Omega, but that's pretty good.
You see, it used to be Iris Mountain when it was ran by a local gang called the Thor's Hammers, and then we bombed the shit out of it, and then we built it in what we call Iris Crater.
Wait, what happened to the Thor's hammers?
Oh, we blew the shit out of them.
Like recently, or
Recently enough. Anyways.
Like 3 months ago, recently?
like if I was chasing someone down because he sold innocent people to the Thor's hammers, would those innocent people be caught in the explosion made to get rid of the Thor's hammers?
You know what, save this for your interrogation, because this actually could be pretty fun. Like, let's put aside the fuckery.
Dude's like, wait,
Ma'am,
so you're
I'm
questioning.
just a 9-to-5 worker. I don't fucking know.
I'm
I
just a
don't
bus
care.
driver. Fuck off.
I
All
drive
right,
the
so
bus. Stanley Yelnats.
So yeah, you pull into the one-way road. On either side of you is pretty much just a corridor of buildings. Looks like your average New York street, where on both sides it's just walls of concrete and glass.
I'm home.
3 sets of gates close behind you, and you are all dumped out into processing. There's a shitty, unkempt-looking hedge with 2 walkways on either side, and you are all wheeled out one by one. Well, I mean, wheeled out. Most of you were, like, forced to walk. Goemon isn't like, a Hannibal Lecter stretcher.
He's still a little out of it.
Still a little out of it.
Is
Uh,
Mr. Nobunaga going to be okay?
What am I in?
What are you in? Oh, right, I almost forgot to add. Once you enter this area, you all start... It's a similar feeling to what you felt existing around Young Wiz. And Young Wiz herself doesn't seem to exude that same aura she did, but it seems like a constant thing in the area you're in.
Oh, it's a different kind of brap.
Big spirit brap.
God damn it.
we're on a magical ass crack right now.
Yeah, you basically are. It's a magical ass crack. Fuck.
Sorry,
So,
continue.
Is
the power,
is there
the power of
something?
the astral fart gas.
Is there something that Alicia sees with her constant sensing?
The prison is built on a ley line that is... It's pretty much like television static, but for magic. So...
Background count is the actual term for it.
Thank you very
Is-
much.
Sucks.
But yeah, I assume Lisa does have a good understanding of magic, right?
Yeah. She
If you're stuck in an area like this for long enough as an awakened, you will actually just go batshit. It's like Lovecraftian creeping madness, but magic.
Great.
So, considering how far away this is from any civilization, the safe assumption that would cross your mind is prisoners are sent here to die, whether it be by their own hands or some maniac. Hey,
Oh, so it is Camp Omega. This is just fucking. This is Guantanamo Bay.
yeah, it's Australian magical Guantanamo Bay. It's alright, you're dragged right past the processing room into holding cells. And you are all dumped one by one. Great, I hate it. You are all, the four of you are dumped into one cell. And Goemon is just wheeled off into the cell right across the hallway. Still in the Hannibal Lecter thing. At this point, they just rip the needle out of him. So, little by little, you start to eke back to consciousness.
Oh, that was a fucking great nap. Where am I? Who are you people?
You're in a reinforced straitjacket. You see all your
Oh.
friends in the cell across from you.
Oh, this is a nice blanket.
Hey.
It's a little tight. You guys, Hey, can you untighten this for me, please?
No!
God damn it.
And the guard kind of just stands stoic. Give me a perception check, though.
Okay.
Everyone, or what?
Take
Just
my
Goemon.
sunglasses off.
Yes, they took your sunglasses off.
Mm.
Did they take off?
One
Did
die.
they take off both pairs?
You're also set at that -4.
Why would?
Oh, right. Actually,
You're the one who said it was the needle.
Oh, yeah,
Fair
fair
enough.
enough.
he did say it was the needle.
Fair enough.
You did say you did gain
Did they
consciousness
take
as
off
well.
both sunglasses or just the one pair?
Oh, yeah, there were two. I mean, they would take off both.
They pull after one and they're like, okay, that's good. Looks good.
Wow!
Oof.
Well, yeah, the guard looks like he's standing tall. He's confident. That's what he looks like, anyways.
Hey, buddy, could you, are you just gonna ignore me? I mean, I'll just do
They
it
all
myself.
They all just in lockstep walk into the corners and just point their guns at you from 4 different corners.
Alright, well.
Don't move, or else we'll be shooting ourselves.
Listen, he's
Don't move or I'll shoot.
so
You're
so
one of
like
the
were
Cane
you
Boys,
all
aren't you?
so like were you all told we were fall people, or like is this all acting? Are you all actors? Is this a set?
Goemon is going
Why
to
do you think this
not,
is a set?
not
Why?
physically just break the binds and get out, but he's basically getting himself into a point where he can just slide out at any point.
Alright, give me
Escape
that
artist.
roll. Yeah, so you're just rolling regular escape artist then.
Yep. And they
You're
have
getting
the
a +2,
underlock,
but also
but
a
I also have a
-2.
claw. So I have a +2,
Yeah.
but a -2, so I'm just rolling my regular dice.
Let's see.
And I'm gonna spend an edge.
Come on. And yeah, you managed to already break the fucking lock. and you could just get out on a moment's notice if you were so inclined.
And now I'm just gonna sit here in it as if I was still captured. Like, hey guys, these things really tight, and I'm like doing that. Like, have you ever tried to like pick up a like empty box, but you make it look like it's the heaviest thing in the world?
Yes.
Basically doing that. I guess I'd have to roll con for that as well.
I mean, I'll just let you do it because you're just a schmarmy cunt.
Yeah, it's like, oh yeah, oh geez, these things are impossible to escape. I think you guys have finally caught the great Goemon Nobunaga.
Mr. Nobunaga, don't antagonize the stagehands. They might still think this is you're a real prisoner.
Two of them kind of look at each other like... One of them kind of just like meekly scoots from one of his corners to another, and they just start whispering things back and forth to each other. I want to let a lot of you roll perception on this one.
I remember what the perception on this thing is. Not bad.
Alright.
Oh.
Behold, the new power that Harshal has culminated over her training.
Jesus.
Hey, that is one success. That's half.
Hey, it's not a glitch.
Yeah. So, I was going to say if you get more than 2, you, oh my god, what is these 6s?
Wow.
Jesus.
There's all of our luck for the session, guys.
Pretty much. Oh yeah, the guy kind of walks by and is like, you know, if I smacked him upside the head, you think he'd bite my gun in half? Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Is that Goemon saying that?
I mean, I didn't roll perception, but
I mean, you could, and just you could
I
respond to him. Yeah.
Roll your perception, see. Wait,
What?
Oh,
Don't
don't
roll.
Don't roll.
Roll.
Don't roll.
Dot row. Yeah, I'm about to dot row.
Ah, you don't get it.
Oh, you didn't get it.
I was just sad.
So yeah, they just scoot back to their position, and cool. That's all for that.
We're fall people.
Let's see who gets called into your. Oh, Alicia. Okay. So yeah, a guard approaches the neighboring cell.
Time for her
they knock on it.
introduction.
Yeah, they
real
approach. They approach like, we're looking for the what? The weird one.
I'm right here.
Like, gee, the person's looking at the
sheet.
sheet.
They aren't labeling me on there.
Because there's no name on it. We know your name.
No. Okay.
Is my name on that list?
What's is it like what's in like this waiting room or cell or holding thing or whatever? Is there something just locked?
You got 2 benches and a toilet. And a shitty little, like... I mean, I guess since it's the future, a shitty TV would be like a 30-inch plasma screen.
Wait, are we all in separate cells, or are we all together?
You're all, the 5 of you are just crammed into one cell without weapons. Because there's only 3 holding cells. Yeah, 4 of you, my bad.
Yeah, and then one of us is...
Goemon's right across the hallway. Alone, with 4 people pointing their guns at him.
I like that he is... It's not that he's the threat, it's he's the asshole.
He's the one that pissed off the major.
This is like...
He won.
That's the terrorist. And that's the fuckhead.
That's the terrorist, that's the fuckhead.
And all the rest are I don't know.
That's the one who murdered all those people. And this is the one that's the douchebag.
This is what's embarrassing of all my men.
So yeah, he pulls out a comm link, kind of holds it up, and looks back and forth. And it's like, oh, and he points at Alicia. It's you. Please approach.
Of course.
You still have your muzzle on. So yeah, 2 guards kind of approach, put their guns up, and release her with the rest of you at gunpoint. Or any of you want to try anything?
No.
Nope.
Can you like put on the news or something? We have a TV in here and there's nothing on. It's not on.
We have the remote.
The last time we gave somebody the remote, they cut a guard's throat with it.
What?
Get Dollar remotes.
I guess
They
it was
cut a
our
guard's
fault.
throat with it.
It was our fault for buying Razor Edge Razor remotes.
I mean, all you have to do
Razor.
is break the plastic.
Yeah. And you just jam it into someone's jugular.
Scorchman just holds up the Bible. I have some reading material if you're interested.
I'm good.
Well, if you reach up, you could probably hit the buttons on the back.
Yeah, I was about to say, is there buttons on the back? I'll just do that.
There are in fact buttons on the back. It's a TV from 2020. It's only 4K.
How tall is Young Wiz? How high is this TV up?
The TV's like 7 feet off the ground.
Okay.
I can do it. I can do it. No.
I can do it. Leave me alone. I will do it.
Scorchman sees Young Wiz.
So yeah, as they're
dragging
off Alicia, this clusterfuck happens.
Partial gets solder like hands.
It's my time to do this. I'm gonna jump up and do it.
You just dunk that fucking power button.
She wall run up the fucking the fucking bars.
Young Wiz gets to choose the channel.
And Scorchman just stands on his tippy toes.
Jump at a
presses
time.
the button.
Yeah.
Why'd you turn it off? I'm gonna turn it back on again.
He hit the channel.
No, I turned it on. I jumped up and turned it on. It was me.
Hey,
you very quickly realize
the guns. Hey, do I get a TV too?
They just keep standing there. One of them is just visibly jittering at this point.
Come on, you know this is fake, so just put on some anime or something for him.
Ma'am, this is not fake.
This isn't fake.
He can listen to your TV.
But this is fake.
With that, Scorchman stands on his tippy toes again and turns the volume up a little bit for Goemon.
So it's very quickly evident that you have two channels. You have soap operas from the 2010s, and you have news. That's all you have. It is torture within itself.
I'll take the news because
I'll
I kind
take
of
the
want to know.
news.
I kind of want
The
to know
news
what's going
is
on.
just interviews of people talking about how their entire families were mulched in Darwin. I'm gonna watch the soap operas.
Yeah, Scorchman's gonna change the channel.
Oh.
Enjoy your Golden Girls 3.
Yo! Golden Girls 3!
Now there's 3 of them.
Yeah, because one of them died.
The immortal Betty White!
The immortal elf, Betty White.
I was about to say, she an immortal elf? Oh, man.
It's from the 2010s, you said.
Yeah?
Whatever. I just wanted to be funny.
I thought 2020s.
Oh, the TV.
No,
The TV's from
he said 2010s, but
okay.
remember, all the Awakening stuff did happen in the 2010s. Is that
Whatever. It's still funny.
Going on to Alicia.
Lisa, she's let me break out the prison map again. This is mostly just so you can have some sort of bearing. There we go. You are walked out of the holding cells, back through the processing room, where they politely ask you... Well, the guy just asks you, can I change you into a prison uniform? Because he's scared, he doesn't want to get his arm ripped off. These fuckers are used to drop bearers.
I would rather do it myself.
Is that allowed? And they kind of look at each other. And they look back at her. And I was like, well, we'll just will you off like this, and we'll let the major take care of what she'll take care of.
Or at the very least, do you have women around here who can change the women?
A couple? And the guy kind of just pecks it. He kind of waves over. It's like, yeah, you're... For whatever reason, despite the fact that you're connected to all this bullshit, you're not actually getting that... You're getting sent to minimum security, which is... I mean, I guess we could treat you okay.
That is good to know.
So yeah, minimum security, less oversight. Use that as you will. And eventually a couple of female guards come by, and they nod, they greet you, and they just take you off to a changing room. I'm assuming you just go willingly along with that.
Yeah.
And your armor is taken, shipped off, and put with the rest of your stuff wherever that may be. You are the first person to enter the security office, where the major awaits, sitting in a small reinforced room, there is what looks like high-end brand a bottle of high-end brandy on the table and 2 glasses. Would you like a drink?
No, I shall pass, but thank you.
Fair enough. And she wets the bottom of her glass, takes a sip. She takes your muzzle off along with your big dumb oven mitts. It would take a lot of effort to get anything into my blood, so I'm not especially worried. It helps that you were actually, polite to me during that whole exchange, so I pulled what strings I could.
I thank you for that.
Well, the first thing on the docket... How do you deal with him? The fucking ape man. How do you deal with him?
He and I have compatible goals. He also has compatible blood for my goal, which is very difficult to come by.
In other words, you use him to feed.
Yes. However, being alongside him for so long, he is a human being at times.
I now just
Can you
moved back to that Bakudo scene where this is the first time I've ever seen you as a human being. Really? You think that?
So do you guys, and she kind of just does, like, the hand windmill thing, like, so you guys do the, are you banging?
You banging?
Is he available?
Interrogation.
You doing
This
it?
is just like girls gossip in a fucking padded prison cell.
So do you suck him
No.
off in other ways?
You doing
So
it?
No.
You banging?
It's just a platonic blood thing.
Yes, we do not see each other that way. I could not see myself with him that way.
Okay, well, at least I know you have your head on your shoulders. Now, we're sending you off to minimum security, but I will make the offer. We could send you to solitary because there's no direct sunlight in there, if you prefer. It's a lot more cramped, a lot less comfortable, but will be significantly safer considering your condition.
If that is best, it would keep others concerned as well.
All of our solitary cells are uniform, but we'll try our best to treat you well there.
Thank you.
Now, do you have any information on the whole explosion at Darwin? Like, she just, actually pulls what looks like a little iPad out from under the counter. Now these are the actual important questions.
Well, these aren't the important questions. These are the required questions. The important questions were asked.
Yeah, basically. And she takes a sip of her drink, puts it back down. It's like, okay, so do you know anything about what happened? Do you have anything to say? Anything that could help us with our investigation? Because, I look at her, she could have just killed us all in transit. But administration still wants her.
I'm sad to say that I do not have anything for you on that. I feel the same thing off of her that everyone has felt, but that is a simple uniform thing. I was there when it happened, and I honestly have not met her, but, well...
It's association, basically.
No, you will hear it from... I know you will hear it from the other woman and Ape Man, but they attest that she would not do such a thing.
You may also hear him refer to her as his daughter.
So
Never
she's not-
mentioned.
And you just see her like a little borderline Apple Pen thing, taking notes throughout the whole thing.
He never
This
mentioned
is not
daughter.
verified.
I
We
will
have not
to suck
gotten
her.
the DNA test yet.
And you look at her, she kind of just... I mean, she's attempting to chew on her lip as if it's a nervous tick, but she's made of plastic, so it sounds like she's chewing on a plastic spoon, but...
Yeah, that's
Just a plastic bottle sound, like...
Hold on, I actually have a...
That sounds very uncomfortable. No, I just don't feel it.
I only feel... My 2-liter popped and it made me jump. Fuck. It's like, well, we'll do our best to take care of you, and considering your condition, I will make sure it sticks to the anti-terror unit.
Thank you.
Because it's clearly something we don't want getting out, and you've been reasonable, and I have reason to believe that you will not cause trouble, and I will do my best to put an order for dismissal for your case.
Thank you. As well, I want to ask if I am able to have meals of my own while I am here.
How do you mean?
You do not meet very many infected, do you?
I mean, most of them kind of just we kind of just throw them in the pit in the yard. And we have them deal with things amongst themselves with other undesirable prisoners, shall we say?
It is fair. Most are like that.
I am not entirely sure how we will deal with this. I think there's a surplus in medical, if somebody does end up ill or whatever, we do take blood samples from our prisoners to reuse them in case of emergency.
That is not what she means.
I would like
straight from the source. She needs
the reliable source.
There is one reliable source in mind, and you will not like the answer.
How long can you go without eating? We can discuss this at a later
day.
date. I do need to get through your friends.
How long can anyone go without eating?
About a week?
I am a person.
Indeed you are. And she takes like a little USB shaped thing and pretty much just a digital stamp on it. And
What's the I
calls...
voted sticker on Alicia's nose? Sounds rather better.
It's like, alright, you'll be sent off to solitary. I'll try to bring you in later to discuss.
Of course.
Alright, and off you go. Let's see who's next.
It's young.
Oh, hey, Monica, right out of the gate.
Yeah.
Get out of the gate. What am I, chopped liver?
Listen.
That was girl
Interrogating-
talk.
Interrogating newcomers isn't going to give us.
Instead of a handful of guards, what approaches is the big, bulky troll man from before. Same deal. Young Wizard requested out. She's held up at gunpoint and dragged away. Is anyone going to try anything? Anybody going to say anything?
What I wanted to say was before that I was just kind of like laying on the bed, just trying the
Your shitty bench?
Yeah, the shitty bench. Yeah, I'm just laying on the shitty bench.
Wow, Monster, you could just
you're
taking
hogging-
up a whole fucking bench.
You're hogging.
There's two
only two
benches
of us.
and
the
5
bench.
people.
Do you mind?
Yep.
You need to.
Fucking
woman
Birdman
spreading.
is standing there next to her like a fucking Danganronpa character waiting to sit down at the bench.
He's sitting on the toilet because there's nowhere else.
I imagine Heartshell has all of the bench to herself. She doesn't want to sit next to Scorchman, and then Young Wiz has all of the bench, so he's just sitting on the toilet now.
Sorry, I was kind of strapped to a pole for 3 days. I'm just kind of laying down.
Hey, you really are my daughter. You hold grudges too.
What?
Eventually, the guard approaches the big troll man. He doesn't even open. He struggles with the keys after a while, and eventually he does manage to get the lock open and requests that the terrorist suspect approach.
Okay, let's get this over with.
The guards put you up. You can feel gun barrels against your back, and the troll, once you're out of earsight of friends, just politely apologizes, like, "Look, I'm sorry, but we do need to put you through the ringer."
Yeah, it's whatever.
There's
I'm sorry, mate,
Certain-
but we gotta put you through the ringer.
Thank you. There's certain abilities that magically aware people can have where they can conceal their memories and they will only reappear under stress.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, it's a good
Forgive
thing
me.
Alicia's not a mystic adept. She can't do that.
Oh boy.
Please
we
forget.
all gonna
like,
need to take a punch to the face.
You're all
If-
adepts.
I'm mundane to them.
yeah, you get away.
Cheater.
It's like, please understand. This is nothing personal. This is my job.
No, I did to that one. Oh god, how long ago was that when I did that to that person? You tried to use this
On the
magical
boat?
device. Yeah, it was on the boat. I was saying it in character, I guess, but that was
Oh
kinda
yeah, it was
hard
on the
to-
boat in season. That
Yeah, it
was
was
like
on the
what,
boat in
6
season-
months ago?
No,
More than
that was
that.
longer than that.
No, longer than that.
That was
Yeah,
like
whatever.
that was like seven or eight.
Yeah, almost a year ago. So yeah, you're dragged off. You're sat down in a chair, strapped in. It's like, well, I hate doing this.
This is
And
electric
then the troll,
punching. What?
and you hear a whirring come from his body, as if he's like a generator's kicked in.
Ooh.
Oh,
His
electric
metal
and
are.
punching.
What's up?
Electric and punching.
His metal arms start to glow this hot red, and feeling it against you, you can, like, as he approaches, you feel your skin getting hotter and hotter, your blood boiling, your skin starting to sear before he even touches you. And he grabs the both of your forearms. Have you ever touched a soldering iron by accident?
Yes, I
That is what you're feeling across your entire forearms.
I'm pretty sure only you and me know that feeling because we're the only ones that have actually like sawed circuit
Touched a
boards.
solder. Jesus Christ!
I worked IT, so yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can probably
then.
assume.
Okay, then.
You can probably assume.
I've also
So, yeah,
thought,
just-
like it felt like a lot like accidentally racing against an electric fence as well.
When the fuck have you been in contact with an electric fence?
I was on a farm for a while.
bad end of a soldering iron.
Fair enough.
Not like he
Well-
chose to.
Yeah, I was feeding a pig and I moved my hand a little too far down.
Ooh, that fucking blows. Alright, let's see how much damage this does, because this is going to hurt like shit.
Now resistor,
Oh, and you
which is
all-
pure body. Oh, you're dead.
Yeah, you do
Whoops.
only resist. You do only resist this with pure body. Fuck.
Whoop, you're dead. Sorry. That's it. Game's over.
Give me your pure body, Monica.
Oh man.
I can always just say it's a lower setting. It's good. Don't worry.
Yeah, you can always say it's a lower setting because it seems to be at a. I thought you had that planned as a lower setting.
Why is he using direct damaging stuff instead of doing the actual first aid thing?
thing.
Torture.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yes. It kind of is.
In all systems, torture is within the health stuff.
I didn't know that. Oops.
Oh, Dunk could have done a really
Guess
good job
you're
of
getting
torturing
burned.
someone.
Dunk did do a really good job at torturing someone. Do you forget the Wolfman?
Oh yeah, the Wolfman.
Oh, the fuck
Which
you
you
were in.
rolled medicine on?
You may be a man of medicine, but
But Dunk, I may be a healer, but
Cock's arm.
And over a prolonged, probably a solid 5 minutes, your arms are horribly seared, and you take a whopping 7 damage. Your arms are functionally burnt to a crisp. Your forearms, they're burned to hell. It's peeling. There's some exposed muscle, and as soon as it's off, medics immediately move and they just start hydrogen peroxide, rubbing alcohol, bandages, the whole 9 yards. Dope you up to shit so you can feel it significantly less.
did you really have to
They
go
need
that
to be
far with
thorough,
that?
but they also. Pardon?
What?
Sorry, what did you say? I actually missed what you said, Monica.
Am I getting? I said, do you really have to go? Did you really have to be that? Did you really have to go that far with that?
It's standard. It's standard. I'm sorry.
That's standard. Okay.
You can never tell how tough someone is by looking at them.
Okay.
Don't worry. Our medics are trained. Our medics are trained. We'll fix you up.
I hope so.
And off you get wheels, straight to the interrogation room at gunpoint.
Okay, so they just didn't do that to Alicia because they didn't have
She's
plans
not
for
an
that?
adept, and she doesn't have the memory displacement.
Okay.
Yeah, she can't do memory displacement. It's
She's a
possible.
magician.
Yeah, magicians can't.
But yeah, it could be worse.
So
Could
now,
be worse.
so now literally everyone in the party besides Alicia has adept powers.
Oh god, oh fuck. Alright, so you're wheeled off. You're plopped down your interrogation chair. You're still lucid, but they have managed to dull your senses enough that it feels like a sunburn. Despite the massive amount of trauma you've sustained, it feels like a sunburn.
Oh no, I've had some really bad sunburn before.
I mean, it's either that or you feel burnt muscle.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're sat down, a little dizzy, clearly not doing okay. And the first thing she does, not even a word, just pushes a glass of brandy at you.
I'm gonna like kind of like try and like move my burnt noodle arms right now.
They still work. They hurt like shit, but they work.
Fuck it, just grab the whole bottle then. I don't care. You want me to roll a composure check to see if I'm fine with the
is
burn?
really, really bad.
Yeah, the burn man thing, that's a whole other bit.
Yo, I gotta fix it.
That was misspelling the spaghetti and revealing it early.
No. So me grabbing the whole bottle. You want me to roll composure to see if I'm like not?
You're just going to yoink the bottle and just chug.
Yeah.
It's a good thing they didn't offer that alcohol to Alicia, because that would have made her sick.
Yeah.
She did,
Yeah.
and Alicia turned it down
Very polite.
because
No.
Yeah, I guess composure to not just feel excruciating pain.
Okay. It's a good thing.
Wine.
It's a good thing that pain resist just gives you stupidly high dice against torture or pain.
Yeah, there you go. You're fine. Burned right through it. Chug is like, okay.
Not a big fan of brandy.
Explain to me what. And she like shoos the guards away, and you see her move her hand underneath the table, and there's a soft but audible click underneath the table.
Okay.
Listen, I have the cameras on loop. What the fuck happened?
I was doing everyday things. You know, I had to go. I was doing a favor for a relative. Yeah, the only relative. And then just I don't know. It seemed to be that just this feeling of just anger manifesting itself all the way there, and I don't know, I didn't pay it that much mind, and then everything just blew up, really.
Okay, we're going to do a mind probe. This is going to suck. I'm going to be honest.
It probably will, yeah.
But
I mean, I got burned.
Frankly, I'm already pretty suspicious about this whole thing because this doesn't make sense.
A lot of stuff doesn't make sense. I still don't know the full thing of this.
I have my suspicions.
It's good to know not everyone's buying into this.
Please forgive me. I had a job to do. Nobody wants to get an anti-terror call, especially when they've been dealing with that shit for 3 days. Because looking at this, it doesn't click. You spent 3 days in a cave when you could have easily just done what you did again.
Yeah.
It doesn't click.
Could have done it in the caravan too, but you know, it's kind of suspect, right?
Yeah.
Thanks.
And there's you hear that soft click again as she puts her hands up to silence you. Bring in a mage, please. One approaches from the room, hand on forehead. Mind probes you while just inscribing all the information with their free hand onto just several sheets of paper, like it's the fucking Death Note.
Mm.
And eventually you're released from this, and in a moment, you just blood bursts from your nose, like you just had a minor aneurysm. At some point during this process, a towel was laid in your lap, and it all just drips into there. The mage kind of just dabs a moist towel at your face, kind
For
of
a
cleans it
second,
up.
I thought you were gonna say dabs and walks out.
Oh yeah, kind of just cleans up your
Mind
face
probe
and mind probe out. But yeah, he kind of just and hands the major the book, and she again apologizes and says she'll do her best to try and figure this mess out. For now, you need to be sent. You're being sent to maximum security
Okay.
on order of the government.
The government.
I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah, it figures.
All right. And off you're wheeled off. They were nice enough to give you a wheelchair to just wheel you after this horrible scenario.
I got watched the suit before the session started. I'm feeling good about that.
What is watch the suit?
I don't take penalties on charisma skills when taking damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hardshell is wheeled up. The troll once again appears. And it's like, you're small.
Why is she in a wheelchair?
Oh no, she went somewhere completely different.
Alright, I was like...
She was sent to the prison. She was wheeled out of the prison. I was like, you CEO woman, you're next.
Where did the other two go?
Their cells.
Okay.
And the whole time he's just grumbling, just like, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to.
What's wrong, sir?
You're an adept. We need to put you through the ringer.
The ringer?
All right, now soak 20 damage with body. Oh wait, you can't. Oh, Hardshell died.
Oh, oof.
As Smooth cackles in the background.
Sir,
Yikes.
They set
At
it. They
least
set her
Goemon
down.
has regeneration.
I don't yet.
No, he doesn't yet.
They
Oh.
sit you down in the torture chair. The room smells of burnt flesh.
this probably won't be the worst
Hey.
thing I've experienced in my
Hey.
life.
My burn was a long time ago. I don't smell anymore. Okay, thank you.
Nothing.
I
nothing.
mean, no, you smell for a different reason, but
Yeah.
Crap. Fuck. I don't want to say it, but it just happened. It just slipped out.
This won't be the worst thing that happened to me.
Keep thinking that. That'll make it suck less.
I want Hardshell to like fucking like tank it all, and like just walk away like, yeah, I guess it wasn't. The guy's like, what the fuck?
And once again, he whirs up. In order to fit his like huge fuck off troll hands around your tiny arms, he has to like. He's iron gianting this shit where it's just a couple of fingers. So it's a much smaller contact area, but it is still just as excruciatingly hot.
Wait, can you take off my coat before you do this?
Oh right, I forgot
My-
to take your fucking clothes off.
My coat.
Don't say it like
Yeah.
that.
Can I just retcon that with Young Wiz? I just forgot. I'm sorry.
Those motherfuckers better not have taken the
No,
hat.
I
Don't
just-
take the
I
hat.
just like the idea.
Right. Yeah.
You forgot-
Did they take the hat?
They did take the hat, but the major gave it back.
Oh,
I just like the idea that this is the first time they remember to do that, and Harsha's like, okay, I'm sure this won't be too bad. I need to take your clothes off. You know how I said this wasn't going to be the worst thing ever?
A couple of female prison guards show up. They strip you down and put you in your uniform and shove you out the door. And you hear them as you leave, like gossiping heads going, you know, I might keep this. I really like this outfit.
Hey, no, that's mine. And also, it also talks. So that's my property.
And, like, as you leave, they just start cackling, and a mumble of, wow, she thinks she's going to get out of here.
Oh my god, they really don't know me over here.
Oh, so yeah, back to the torture. Roll your body, bucko!
That's a great title. Now back to the torture.
Now back to the torture. Whoops, forgot to take your clothes. You take 6p.
Oh.
Are you conscious?
I am. I actually took that pretty well.
So yeah, horrible, excruciating burns. The skin peels away. You feel the muscles being seared at, and whatever wounds are cauterized by the whole situation.
You know, I'd still like to go back on stage someday.
Don't worry, you can.
Skin surgery is free, and it doesn't cost essence.
Yeah.
It's $500, and you get silky skin, and everything about your skin is repaired.
And then,
Yeah.
and then the silkiness wears off after a while.
Yeah, but your
Silkiness
skin
wears
is still
after a
fine.
while, but like
But
you get your
skin's
back.
still
Still
good
have
as
new
new.
skin, yeah.
Yeah. It's like I'm sorry. If you do manage to get out of here, I will wire you some money to get that fixed.
Oh yeah, I
Weird
almost
thing is-
forgot composure.
Yeah. You
can
take it
get-
like a champ.
You can get Delta Wear grade silky skin surgery. That's fucking rad.
Yeah, you take the whole thing like a champ. And you get up, you're bandaged up, it feels like a sunburn, but a significantly smaller sunburn because he wasn't ordered to grab your entire forearms.
You just
Unlike poor young Wiz.
pinched
So
your
so
bicep.
you know that this is fake, but you still did that?
This isn't fake, honey.
Okay, but the crime is fake. It's pretty clear that we're all this wasn't her, and that this whole thing wasn't us.
We'll sort this out. Don't worry.
All right.
So yeah, you're pushed into the mage's room. She kind of glances at the bottle of whiskey, which is now mostly empty. Like you open the door, she was like rubbing the neck of the bottle with rubbing alcohol.
Is it whiskey or brandy? Which
Sorry,
one is
brandy.
it?
My bad.
Well, no,
Sorry,
now
rubbing
it's
a
a bottle
bottle-
of whiskey. Which
Yeah,
explains a
actually,
lot
yeah.
more.
Yeah, that's it. It's now a bottle of whiskey.
The brandy's gone. That shit took 5 seconds.
I'm sorry. Whatever's in that is probably too heavy for someone of my size.
A little bit won't hurt.
A
In
shot
fact, it
would
would probably
literally kill.
make it a lot better.
I'm good.
Okay. Right off the gate, I wanted to apologize for the remarks I made to you in the cave. That was very rude of me, dealing with the mess in Darwin.
Oh no, I completely understand. I don't know who was. You probably had some people there in Darwin. It's probably been just all over you
I've
this entire time.
been thinking about this whole mess during that ride back, and not a lot of this clicks.
Yeah, it really doesn't. I can I say that I saw that what happened with Young Wiz on the news? Like, did they get actual footage of her blowing the thing up, or?
All they said was they had footage of her at the scene before it exploded, but nothing of her directly exploding. It's basically just guilt by association.
Yeah, when Scorchman dragged her off, there wasn't anyone that got there to cover.
Pretty much.
I hear that all I know about this incident is it had something to do with a toxic shaman, and I'm
Which she's not.
It's pretty clear that she isn't. Toxic shamans have a much different aura to them than what she has. Like,
It might have been a body double situation. There might have been some confusion on the part of that vigilante. I don't know.
Oh my god, you have no idea how mad I am about body doubles right now. The whole reason why I'm here is because I was chasing down an employee of mine who changed his face, and now he's gone out. He probably changed his face again.
Right, you're the CEO of Sega?
That's correct. I
haven't heard that name since a Death Row inmate requested a Game Gear before he was hung.
What is this fucking universe?
Out of all the things he picks a fucking Game Gear, not the Dreamcast or anything else.
The fact that this is the universe Sega wants. They're so much bigger in Fresh Meat than they've ever been in their whole fucking career.
No, there was some thought behind that joke. He asked for a Game Gear because he didn't expect them to actually find a working one.
Yeah, I get that, but it's 2077 or 2078, and this motherfucker requests a Game Gear for his death.
Hey, in the year 2019, right now, people are still making games for the Dreamcast. Volker the Viking is a Dreamcast game.
Right now, in 2019, I have at least once a week some motherfucker in his 30s asking for a Game Gear.
The issue is that we are running out of the replacement parts for those systems.
They make more party ones.
Yeah. That's what Hardshell Sega.
Like, you know how Game Boy screens are such a pain in the ass? They're making third-party ones now.
But that doesn't mean that this thing would become as global as it is. But it is now, because that's how it is. I'm just saying that Sega is so much bigger in Fresh Meat than it will ever be and ever has been.
I know, I just think it's really funny. I kind of just want to blow up Sega a bit.
It's kind of cute.
Fucking funny.
I mean,
it's
so
funny.
is Rance in this.
Yeah, that's fair. But I just think it's funny.
It is. It's pretty good.
We haven't really had a direct Rance reference in a while.
We haven't. Alright, what else?
Yeah.
There hasn't been the Rance arc yet.
Yeah, we haven't. Parchel just brings up. Yeah, we've been. Yeah, he's probably trying to get away with it, but he wasn't expecting us to do our actual mission statement and bring back pre-Matrix crash technologies.
Oh yeah, what did the Major know about the attack on the hotel?
Yeah, she was like, wait, was that you? And she just shows, like, several bits of, like, broken camera footage and destruction.
Gauss rifle...
Gauss rifle shells?
Well, not shells, just holes in everything.
Yeah.
Gonna be completely honest, that was me trying to take care of the rogue employee.
Okay.
You know, but you know how corporate things are, right? He is with us. We do have the right to do such things.
And she kind of just like has her mouth open to respond that you know how things are, and she kind of just grits her teeth and turns her face back to her little terminal.
I don't like it, but I kind of have to with that specific.
I don't
case.
I don't like my job either.
Yeah.
And she kind of just like flicks her little electronic pen on her fingers. You know, I don't like what I have to do with you people.
I don't know.
Except for that one asshole.
Are you referring to Mr. Nobunaga? Big pompadour. I'm gonna. Hardshell,
like do the hand motions.
Hardshell quickly styles her hair to hold it.
Does she do a Mako really quick, where it's just like
yeah.
Oh yeah, no, fuck that guy.
Impersonation.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, man, Nobunaga guy?
You're talking about the great Nobunaga, as he says it? The guy who walks out in the middle of a breakfast table with his big old Draco dong hanging out?
Yeah, that...
Wait, he did that?
Scum.
He's
scum. Wow, she is mad.
He is a handful. How was my impression, by the way?
Pretty good. Yeah, that. Like she could just silence just says scum. That's the only word she could find.
Yeah, he is fine. He is kind of a handful sometimes, but
handful my ass. He embarrassed me in front of all of my colleagues. I should have beat his fucking teeth in.
after you
I-
gassed a cave full of innocent people.
Yeah, she's also not so happy about that either.
She's not self-aware as well.
He's a really petty guy, but like he did do something really nice for me, and I do owe him a lot for that.
Well, okay. Well, you were out of the country when the mess in Darwin happened, so I guess we could just skip over that whole part. We need to
was
mind
in the country.
We need to mind. Oh wait, shit.
Yeah,
I mean, you were doing something completely different, so.
I was actually heading over
you were
there.
here. You have a fucking alibi.
Yeah, you do have an actual alibi, but do
Another
we still...
crime, but an alibi nonetheless.
Yeah.
I mean, you're trying. I mean, vigilante justice compared to terrorist super bombing.
Yeah.
Vigilante justice for someone who you kind of own.
Yeah.
Vigilante
Okay.
justice under the workings of a corporation that's like a 2-star corporation.
It's like if during a drug raid you found an illegal weapon. You can't do anything about that until you go then back.
Yeah. So yeah, with that, it's like, okay, now we need to put you through the mind probe, and don't worry, with whatever information he gives me, I will try to get that employee once we get as much information as we can. I'll try to get him on an Interpol watch list.
I'd also like to just ask something about this place here.
Yes.
The bus driver said that this place used to belong to a gang called Thor's Hammer.
Yes. We kind of killed most of them.
Okay. You see, the problem with that is the other, like, when I came here to do my little firing of the guy, I looked to see what was on his. I looked to see what was on his but it's not a laptop, I looked to see what was on his cyber deck, and I saw that he apparently sold some of the girls that he took with him to that group. Yeah, I kind of came here to...
That's going to be an investigation in its own right, because you see, the Thor's Hammers, they got that name because they had this whole rumor that they survived a strike from orbit. We gave them an actual strike from orbit. This used to be a mountain.
Okay, but that still doesn't tell me if, like... if there
was anybody in there, they're dust now.
How long ago was this strike from orbit?
Couple of months, maybe.
Okay, time to roll that memory to see if
they got this prison built pretty fast.
But how long ago was the transaction?
Yeah, because I believe the transaction was less than months ago.
I'm rolling memory to be sure.
Okay, that's on Mist.
Yeah,
it was recent.
It
was
recent?
I would say it was about a week or so before he was going to leave.
Okay.
He was gonna leave the previous day, but then he actually stayed an extra day because they were enjoying themselves. The guys that he was with there.
Thor's Hammer is still around.
Yes, Thor's Hammers are still alive.
Oh yeah, it's like, well, I guess. I mean, you're not. I mean,
Major.
That
gang is still around.
I mean, yeah, no shit. We cut the head off the serpent. There's still the Yeah, we cut the head off the serpent. There's still a whole snake to deal with. So your girls are probably still out there somewhere. They probably fractured in a little.
That's not. They aren't the main girls I'm looking for, but they are still innocent people that can't be dragged into this mess.
I'll open an investigation.
And speaking of innocent people who shouldn't be dragged into this mess, like, you know how things are really sketchy, but like you're still putting us through the ringer. I know that most of my
you remember how you said you have to deal with these things. I am in a very similar boat.
Okay.
Despite my position, I have very little say in the face of the government.
You're basically asking a police officer not to give you a speeding ticket because you're pretty.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying not to give a speeding ticket because we didn't speed.
We weren't speeding.
Yeah.
You weren't
Okay.
speeding, but your car was identified going 100 down a 30. They still
Okay.
have to actually interrogate you.
Yeah.
Okay, but listen, the next guy in our cell, he's already pre-burned. Do you still need to burn him?
Is this negotiation?
Yeah.
I mean, he's not awakened, so we don't have to, no.
Huh.
Because they can't displace their memory.
Wait, we can do that?
Oh my god, I'm so sorry.
I just
Okay, that's hilarious.
I just
Wait,
like
we can do memory displacement? Why didn't Youngwist tell me?
I
Oh yeah, I had memory displacement, I forgot.
I just use my powers so I can sing real good.
Well, that's kind of what adepts are, is
Oh.
they just get really good at something.
Yeah, that's what
Oh.
adept means.
I'm really, really good at that. Oh. Okay, can I get a comm link or something while I'm here?
Yeah,
And-
you're getting sent to protective. I'm gonna
and-
try my best to get an order for dismissal
and
on
my-
your whole situation.
and my clothes.
We can't give those back to you until you leave.
I'm starting to become friends with them. So a comm link is a yes?
I mean, you're gonna have a terminal in your cell.
Alright, time to learn how to use a terminal. I have a
I fucking opened the wrong shit on stream.
I have a
Oh, wait.
time to learn how to use a terminal.
Oops.
Is it stream takedown worthy or
No, it isn't. That's funny though.
I just opened the secret planning room.
Yeah, he just opened up something else. That's pretty funny.
Did I flash through porn? I'm worried.
No.
Okay.
No, you didn't. Even if it's a few
Paper-
frames, no one will know.
Alright.
Yo, purple, check for me. Thanks, buddy.
Alright. Oh. And
We still need to mind probe you, though. You're going to bleed a lot through your nose.
No, there's no porn. I checked.
there's
Thank you. And you're going to feel horrible. It should relax after a little while.
you know you keep saying things are going to be horrible, but I guarantee you I've been through a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
saw the
terrible
footage. You
things.
took it like a champ, honestly.
Yeah, I kind of got used to a lot of things after a while because like I've been through so much stuff.
You poor summer child.
Oh crap! When they mind probe me, they won't like write down my age, will they?
And she looks at the comm link, she looks at you, looks at your history and goes, oh, that won't leave this room.
Thank you. Arshel gives a thumbs up as the mage enters.
As the mage enters, it just mind probes you and you have a seizure in the fucking chair.
As he just dabs out the room again.
Yeah, he just does, he accesses through the wall.
The T-pose mind prober.
The T-poser mind prober, I like that.
You could get the same thing across with analyzed truth.
Oh,
I mean, we
what-
kind of have to do a
Analyze
deep
truth
dive
is
in
only
here.
for spoken stuff. It's not for getting your memories, like reading your mind.
And she flips through the whole book. I was like, okay, wow. You might want to go see therapy.
Oh my god! Like
We do have on-staff therapists.
I haven't had the chance to get that.
Well, you're going to
I
have
think-
plenty of free
I
time
think-
until we get this sorted out.
Actually, I think that
Quick question.
Goemon Nobunaga might also need some therapy.
He's not getting therapy. He's getting thrown in the pit.
Oh, that's not going to help anyone out.
You may actually make your situation. Have you heard of Prison Break? Because that's what you're gonna get. Do you want ants?
Like
Because this is how you get ants.
Wait, so instead of like trying to keep everyone inside, you have the escape tunnel pre-built for them?
Yeah, let's say that.
But like,
Off to your cell.
wait,
Off
like,
yourself? What?
No, off to your cell.
Wait,
Oh,
but
okay. I heard.
partial being wheeled off. But wait, like, do they have people down there with them in the pit? How do they know people in the pit just aren't digging out?
And it's just like, all right, honey, come on, let's go.
As soon as he hears like and she kind of just like looks at the floor at the digging out thing, and she goes, "Ah."
No. Here's the thing. They're only
People
digging,
do actually check the pit, but that's not a part of her job.
They're only digging straight down.
They wheel a janitor. They fucking evac a janitor out of there every couple of weeks.
I mean, if it's filled with the most undesirable, dangerous people, you'd think that, like, whoever's going down there, that pit must be real badass. Or maybe, like, the people going into the pit aren't the same people who come out. Maybe, like, they're using powers like facial sculpt or something to impersonate just Hardshell making these people sweat as much as possible by bringing up the dangers of the pit.
And she's like, she opens like, what janitors have gone into that pit in the last 6 months?
Can we get a psychological evaluation on the pit janitors?
What do you like? It's like, oh, hello, Frederick Nerdson. Hi, how I want to eat the baby bones.
Imagine just a janitor going down there. Yeah, guys, I'm cleaning up the blood, but Gronk hasn't left the pit. No, and Gronk don't leave pit. and it's just like, I'm avoiding that area because he has fists that are just caked in blood. I don't want to get near him.
He's eating one of the
pit.
Wait, he's eating one of the interns right now.
A janitor approaches him to clean his fist and just died on impact.
he gets splash him with some cold water, and Gronk's twitch vaporizes the janitor.
Is this SCP now? What the fuck?
It's slowly becoming SCP.
Quickly, everyone look at Gronk. He can't move as long as we're looking at him.
Actually, I know exactly what GIF is actually just perfect for what the janitors go through right now.
Oh no, is it safe for work?
Yes, it is.
Okay, I need to see this GIF.
I'm putting it in right now. This is what This is what happens to the janitor.
Is that freaking mage a blood mage?
I don't know. They might have thrown some down there.
No, that one who did the mind probe.
Yeah, the mind probe.
I thought mind probe was just something you could do as a mage.
It is something you can just do as a mage. It doesn't require blood.
I am going off Hong Kong, where it causes a horrible nosebleed.
Alright.
Yeah, that was just a flavor thing in Hong Kong, and I thought that was just how it worked.
It's
that was 4th edition.
It's a nice flavor thing.
Oh,
yeah, it's just saying like, oh, hey, you got a migraine, then your nose starts to bleed.
All of the games are in 4th edition.
I didn't know that.
This one says specifically that you know someone's in there, but it doesn't actually feel like anything except someone's casting a spell on my brain right now.
I don't like it.
Grunk the Rave Lord.
Okay. Can I get a copy of my mind probe later on? I kind of want to read that.
You join the group.
Like you're just telling this to the person wheeling you to the protected ward.
Yeah.
I got this autobiography I wanted to start writing. I need that.
Yeah.
You know, I think she'll let it happen.
Nice.
And yeah, you just kind of get dumped onto your bed.
You're a good guy.
Yeah.
Dabs out.
Huh?
He just dabs out.
I mean, hey, anything's better than the pit.
I say Gronk got to you too.
Shit, now I want to make a Gronk cheat.
Grave Lord Gronk.
The president's completely under control of the prisoners.
All you just hear the screams as a Grave Lord sword pops out of the ground.
It's just like the pit is another dimension.
No, the pit is the abyss.
Oh no, not the four Gronks.
When they throw the prisoner into the fucking pit, this is just.
You need to make a covenant with a pit lord.
You need to make a covenant with Gronk.
You gotta climb into this, there's a hole in everyone's cell that you can climb in, and if you wait long enough, a skeleton kidnaps you in the night.
It's the skeleton of Gronk's first victim.
Okay, I'm gonna make Gronk a fucking bounty hunter.
Oh, no,
They released Gronk to
escaped.
capture you.
No, Gronk escaped.
Gronk could
Gronk-
escape if he felt like it.
Gronk escaped
Stayed
because
in
he
that
wanted
pit
to.
for fucking months.
He's
He's
stayed
just
there
like-
building his. He stayed in that pit building his Gravelord army.
And then Gronk spread rave through entire land. Also eat baby.
When you're not in the right location, but still want to join the Covenant of Gronk, he sends Gronk's first heir to you.
The Gronk Walker ring.
He starts sending in the fun Gronksters.
Okay. Let's get back on fucking track.
Goemon gets thrown into the pit, and then he makes a covenant with Gronk. He becomes Goemon, the Pit Walker.
Yeah. Okay.
Goemon of the pit.
He gets a new ring that allows him to brace the pit.
Okay.
We've been playing a lot of Dark Souls, everybody, so just let me know.
Yeah.
I said this earlier before we started.
Perfect. Goemon is next.
Oh, Burnman will
Goemon.
be last. Okay.
Yeah, I guess so. That's just what the dice have decided.
Okay.
All right, so you're picked up. You're wheeled all the way. You're wheeled all the way through. You're put into processing. They kind of just like, oh fuck, we have to take this off him.
No, it's fine. Just use my face, like right here. Just do the thing that you're gonna do right against my face, right against the right here.
No, I mean we need to put you in a uniform.
Oh no, don't worry about that. I thought they.
Oh wait, actually, yeah, no, you're going in the pit. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, just throw. I'm already strapped down. Like, oh no, I'm wearing armor. Just hit me in the face. Like I'm
Shoot me in the face, not in the gut.
I am fucking just. Oh yeah, take the helmet, I guess. But like, I am as bound as a bound person can be. What do
What
I
the
get
fuck
from
is-
being armored?
Why is the Major so pissed? This guy is surprisingly reasonable.
Yeah, go right
I'm
ahead.
just picturing when they take off the helmet, it's like a snake skin. It's just like the exact same shape of the hair. You just pull it off. It's like, wait, what?
What?
I
Okay.
thought that was his hair.
Okay, yes, but they were going to take your helmet off. It's like I guess keep your suit.
Okay.
We can't take this shit off.
Yeah, no, I understand. Don't worry about it.
Why would they check? Why would they check?
I mean, they could check right now.
Well, what reason would they have?
They think he's as
They
bound
specifically
can
don't
be.
want to.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I'm
that
also
too.
afraid of
They're-
him.
Pants-shittingly terrified.
And he's being very compliant. He even told them that he's wearing a helmet when they thought
They thought it was his hair.
he's being as compliant as a person could be, while also being a big fucking liar.
Okay, yeah, I guess
Without-
we'll just...
He's lying without directly lying. He's just not telling the full truth.
Yeah, it's like, I guess we'll put the helmet with your other stuff.
Yeah, sure, go right ahead.
Alright, so they wheel you into the torture room, but there's not the troll this time. There is the Major.
So is this my interrogation suite? And I wink.
Scholar of the first pit.
Scholar of the first pit!
Like she just walks up and just wraps her hands around your throat and just starts slamming your head against the fucking wall.
Ugh. Alright, that was nice.
Usually I'm the dom, but I'm okay being the sub this time.
I'm a switch. I'm okay with this. Your makeup
Just
still
grab-
looks awful.
She picks up the chair, the torture chair, and just WWEs you with it.
Hey, if you want to hit me with something really hard, there's that bottle behind you. I think it's a brandy. You haven't finished it. It looks empty. That would really break over my head.
This is the interrogation room, not the sorry, this is the torture room, not the interrogation room. Glass him. You know, someone with a mouth as loud as yours probably wouldn't even bother displacing their memory.
Yeah, no, I can do that. I mean, I displace my memory every day when I drink myself to sleep sometimes, but that's a very...
And like in her moment, like the rage kind of melts her face, like the moment of we're kindred spirits, you and I, but you're still a piece of shit. And she just grabs you by the collar of your straitjacket and drags you to the interrogation room.
Kindred spirits, you and I, but luckily for me, I hate myself.
Oh, me too!
And she sits you down, you're still in your straitjacket, pours a glass of brandy.
Actually, could you, I noticed that bottle of whiskey behind you. Could you grab that as well?
No, she just smashes you with the glass she was going to hand you.
Yeah,
okay. That was rude. Could you... Alright, if you're gonna do it with the whiskey. Does she go for the whiskey?
Yeah, she's going to pick up the
when
whiskey.
she turns around, Goemon takes that moment to undo the straps, grab her iPad, and kick his feet up on the table and start scrolling through it. When she turns back around, he's completely out of his fucking binds, and he's just going through the information. Oh yeah, no, I've been basically free this entire time. So, actually, I have questions for you about this. It says that you're supposed to interrogate me about young Wiz's blowing up the city. I don't think that's, like, something that happened. I think what happened is that young Wiz was in the city when it blew up. Yes, I know you're very confused. I could have broken out during the interrogation room. But, you know, like, I was having some fun. We were doing a little bit of choking. Anyways, so, I also have questions about this.
You busted out the clamps in the car battery, and I was like, this is good. This is fun.
Your boys, they are the very nice boys, all very easily terrified. I'm gonna want my helmet and my pipe back, and if you're throwing me in the pit, then you're gonna throw me in the pit. But my question is, why are we here, if you already know that there's a lot of shenanigans going down with this whole situation?
Like, she's just standing there this entire time, has to pick her jaw off the goddamn floor.
Oh yeah, can I have that whiskey, actually? I could really use some whiskey. Also, it says that you were supposed to, give me, a memory displacement test, but all you did was hit me with a chair, which I don't think actually works memory displacement.
I mean, it is torture.
I mean, it is torture, but it's not, the intense torture.
But it
she just wanted to beat the shit out of you and get paid for it.
Yeah, it's like, Goemon is basically telling her every part of the plan that went wrong for her and her army. It's just like, yeah, no, this is how easy it is to break out that he takes his feet off the table. So, my question is, what do we go through from here?
Well, give me a surprise test.
Okay, what's that again?
Reaction plus intuition.
Hey, that's not terrible for him.
You need 3.
Yeah. Need 3? Alright. He has a chance.
He probably has a fair
chance. There we go.
Good.
Solid. You just see her, grab her thumb and pull it back like she's cocking a gun.
You gonna shoot me? Because if you're gonna shoot me and I walk over to her slowly and I take her gun and I put it against my chest.
Oh no, her arm is a gun.
Yeah, but if she's cocking back her finger, I'm taking where I assume the barrel would be putting against my chest. Go right ahead, try it. I have literally nothing to fear from you. I am here for young Wiz's safety. If I wanted to be out, I could have been out literally any moment.
And she's constantly processing this
and figuring out what actually happened as you are. I'm 10 steps ahead of you already.
And she kind of just pulls her hand off you and is just completely taken aback by this entire exchange, God damn it! I didn't want her to want to bang you, but you did it.
I mean, she
did
doesn't
it.
have to want to fuck him. She could just be
Yeah.
like, "Fuck, he one up me. I got to one up him again sometime."
I mean, this is kind of hot.
If for you, maybe it doesn't have to be for her.
It's hot for Goemon, I'll tell you that much. He's definitely into it. He likes being ahead of, like, he doesn't get to be ahead of the schedule all the time.
And it's okay. You're gay for Goemon.
We all are.
No,
Not me.
not me.
He's an okay guy, but I would not want him in my life.
Same here.
I think knowing Goemon would be a really cool scenario. But yeah, so Goemon's like, so yeah, I'm as interested in this as anyone else. Yes, class.
Did you destroy Darwin?
I already know the story.
And she kind of just slowly pulls the chair aside, wets her glass again, just splashes the whole thing down her throat, and she goes, just go to the pit, please.
Alright, 1 second, and then Goemon sits back down in the seat, and he throws the fucking, like, straitjacket arms back over his shoulder, and relocks it in a way that he can escape again. So it looks like he just was wheeled in here and fucking got interrogated.
Oh god, I didn't turn the recording. Oh my god.
Yeah, you forgot about that.
As there are guys
And the
lighting
cameras
the
have been
room
looping
right
this whole
now.
time.
Mike and Jay in the security room, like, man, that's a good movie.
No, Mike and Jay are like, she's still talking to Heartshell.
Oh yeah.
Because the cameras have been looping and she never turned that off.
Fuck, I thought I did say I flicked it
Yeah, I
back.
could have swore
Yeah.
she did.
I didn't
Yeah.
hear that. Okay.
Yeah.
maybe
Oh,
I-
yeah, no,
It said I was
she did,
looking
I
back
did.
after my stuff, and then
But yeah,
Yeah.
the recording was not at least.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's twice in a fucking. Oh my.
Mike and Jay just don't care.
Just get out.
Alright, what's her name?
Her name is. Oh yeah, you wouldn't know that because you filed through her shit. Her name is Olivia.
Alright, Olivia, I'll see you later. And he gives her a wink. Also, I need my sunglasses. At some point, I feel naked.
Everything is so bright. I can't understand why everything is so bright.
Like, half of
It's bright like my future.
it's bright, like all of my genius plans.
How the fuck do I one up this? Like, what? There's no point in me doing this interrogation now.
Like, is that another good session?
Especially because you don't believe us at all.
Is that another good session name? I didn't want her to bang you. God damn it! Every time, Medi.
Actually, before he
Dick
leaves,
too big.
I want to. Is it possible to like sleight of hand a bottle?
I mean,
Like put it in the straitjacket because like that's just sliding.
I'd say
it next...
yes, but that's a steep threshold.
I mean,
also, that's palming.
Is it palm? I mean,
Yeah, palming.
Palming
Yeah,
is hiding
palming.
things.
yeah, okay, palming.
Palming's your pit pocket.
All right, he's not terrible at that.
Technically possible, but it's going to be steep.
Mm.
He
I
tried
want to
it.
say no with it too.
Yeah, he tried it. And
Like,
it
you
kinda
tried-
fell
you
out of
just-
the jacket. Oh dang, that just broke on the floor. Well, that sucks.
I mean, it's a thick bottle. It would just like cling around as some shit would spell. It's like, oh.
Well, I just wanted to bring some wine back to my room. I'm probably not going to a room. I'm probably not
Yeah.
going to a room.
I need to offer this to Crunk so I don't get killed.
I need an offering to Grog.
I need.
It's like
I
the
need-
ending of Mob Psycho where fucking what's his name? Dimple went into the ghost jar and he killed everything.
Just trying to get some of the Covenant artifacts before I go in there, so I can start out at rank 2.
I need to offer the drinks of Gronk to Gronk.
Yeah, that way I can get the Gronk sword and be broken for most of the game.
Just
Like
go,
he isn't
go,
already.
go find some fucking toilet wine. Just leave.
All right, well, I need someone to wheel
She
me
just
out.
whistles for security. And they come in, they wheel you out, and she's like head in
Like-
hands
Yeah, she's head in
at
hands,
the table.
like a fucking like a cold sweat, and Goemon looks like confident as ever. They're like, how did the interview go?
What did you do?
I just gave her the answers that she needed.
Okay. So they wheel you. It's like, okay, here's your stuff. They give you a granola bar and a water bottle, and they wheel you out to the yard. It's like, okay, so have fun. And they just kind of just like he gets a sword and just one
like,
clean
patches
cut.
kick him. I almost feel like
Yeah,
patches kick him
they patches kick him after cutting the straitjacket and just kick him into the pit.
Oh man, I can't believe Trusty Patches is one of the ones running the pit.
Goemon lands in the pit. Before we cut to Birdman, what's in the pit? Like,
What is in the pit? You still have direct sunlight. It is still like early morning, so the sun is shining down enough that you can see it. The pit itself is, I'd say, about 10 meters deep, and the walls are, it's just smooth stone, like something you'd really struggle to get your hands in.
okay,
Surrounding the
sorry, keep going.
Surrounding the pit, there are a handful of towers that have their guns pointed down.
Okay.
You're not sure what's loaded into them, but yeah.
Oh, this is unfortunate. Any like
And at the bottom of the pit, after a while, the stone gives way to dirt, and there's just tunnels of dirt spilling out in dozens of directions.
basically what I'm looking for is an improvised like weapon to grab. Because if this is the pit, that means there's fucking people down here as well.
There's a sharpened femur.
Sharpened feet. Like
A
maybe
little
like
too grim for Goemon.
I mean, he doesn't. Goemon beat a person to death with a representation of his childhood. I don't think anything's too grim for Goemon.
Fair enough. Let's see, you have a femur, you have some chunks of concrete. Give me a
Like with
perception
rebar?
check. Yeah, there's a little bit of rebar.
Okay, he takes basically a makeshift hammer.
Alright. It's not awfully big, but it's hefty enough.
Okay, I'm just gonna give him like
What the fuck is this?
when you fight Titanite demons.
I'm gonna give him a sap as just like a makeshift weapon.
Yeah, sure, that's fine. And now finally, the Scorched Man is
Goemon
wheeled
be
out.
like,
Workbench theme. And Birdman is taken straight to the processing room. He's stripped down. They spot his necklace, and the guard just asks, like, what's in it?
memories.
Oh yeah, real fucking poetic.
She's fucking pissed after that.
Oh no, this is the guard,
There's
Oh,
nothing
okay.
in it. It's just
not the major.
it's just steel.
Damn it! I forgot to do the last thing I wanted to do.
Oh, what was it?
He was gonna honk her nose like a clown.
Damn it.
He forgot.
At that point, she probably would have just shot you several times.
Because
Yeah.
my things were taken away, I didn't get to do. And that was
You didn't
just,
get to what?
because my stuff was taken away before I entered. I didn't do what I wanted to do, and that was give her a concert T-shirt
That
for
would
the
have
tour.
that would have been good.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're wheeled straight to the thing. Half of the bottle of whiskey is mysteriously gone.
Wait, so they ask about the necklace, but they don't ask about the robotic arm or the eye.
Oh,
I mean, people
fuck.
have robot arms all the time.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's
Yeah,
Australia.
but he might have a gun in there. You think they would do something about that?
I assume they. I mean, what even? Actually, I
They'd
don't think
probably
they ever told me
strip
what
you
was.
of it.
I don't think they ever told me
It's
what
not
was in
modular,
the
It
arm.
doesn't come off.
Also, he's going into protective custody, so he immediately has more privileges than the average person. It's like Hardshell.
Alright.
I imagine they just have a Decker on nearby.
Yeah, they have. I mean, it's a prison in Australia. They do have technomancers around.
Yeah. So like at any moment they could just shut it off.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, they could just shut it off because he only needs like you just have him both. He's already handcuffed, so it doesn't really matter.
I mean, I did make like a dumb joke Gene character, and he was sent to prison because he killed a gorilla.
Okay.
He's in there. I put him in the pit.
I knew you added in Gene, but I didn't know how you got in.
He killed a gorilla at the Australian National Zoo.
Okay.
He power bombed a gorilla. Sorry.
Okay, back to the actual thing. Sorry, I was just shit.
Back to the actual plot. It's like, well, and he kind of flicks it open. Describe to me the inside of the pendant.
What?
Describe to me the inside of the pendant. The guy opens it.
There's nothing in it.
Huh. And he kind of takes it up. Hold on, let me. I wish this was like Roll20 where you had a whisper function. Alright, well, the guy. Sorry. The guy looks at the pendant. Like, let's just completely hand wave over this. The guy looks at it like, seems innocent enough, I guess. And he clicks it shut and just lets the pendant fall back to your chest.
And then
So yeah, outside of that, they change your prison uniform, and they put a little tag in your arm. It's like, did you ever do the DLC? Did you any of you ever see the DLC for the new Deus Ex game, Mankind Divided or whatever?
no.
There was one where Jensen had to infiltrate a prison, so they basically put a little chip at the base of his neck that just... It pretty much limited all the functionality of his cybernetics. So your arm is just an arm, your eye is just an eye, more or less. It's a bulky fucking arm, but it's an arm. Alright?
Alright. And then what do they do?
That-
Are they going to do anything to the eye?
The eye is just an eye.
Alright. Yeah, there's nothing in it. It's just an eye.
Yeah, and with that, they drag you off to the interrogation room, sit you down. The Major is half a bottle of whiskey deep.
There's a lot of broken shit on the floor.
There's a lot of broken shit on the floor. She looks and is like, okay.
Yeah, he just like there's no chair for him anymore, so he kind of just like
There's no chair, there's one glass on the table.
Seems like I missed something.
She just
Okay.
growls like a fucking tiger.
Pretty much. Okay. So, we look through your belongings. What are you doing with depleted uranium in one of your guns?
You never know when you might need it.
Fair point in this shithole, but that's still pretty illegal. I'm sorry. You're not getting off on just vigilantism.
Figured.
So what happened in Darwin? What were you doing?
I just left.
When did this whole... And she, like, opens a little closet, pulls out a fold-out chair, and just throws it at your feet.
He sits down, puts the Bible on the table. Started with me leaving Darwin. I had just gotten more water. Fucking, you know how hard it is to get your hands on that stuff. Darwin's the best place to get it.
Fair enough, yeah.
As I was leaving, I spotted the suspect as I was leaving. Didn't think anything of it, so I kept moving. Within a couple minutes, about 10 minutes after I left the city, I was a good mile out. Everything went to hell.
And you went back in and saw that woman again, and why her of all people? Why did she stick out to you?
Have you not noticed the stink off of her? She smells like a
Not-
toxic shaman.
No, she doesn't.
I thought that's what you said last session.
He doesn't now.
She doesn't anymore.
Oh,
Yeah. She doesn't, no.
wait, what?
Not anymore, anyways. Something suspicious is going on. I think you've been taken for just as much of a loop as me and my people.
The Scorched Man sits there very silently for a moment before leaning his arms onto the table and putting his head in his hands.
Listen, I was taken for a loop as well. I'm putting you in protective so we could help sort this out, because your insight could actually help us figure out what happened here. You know, man of the cloth, I guess. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm trying to be nice.
Yeah, I appreciate it. He's taken back right now. he was so confident on this, and knowing that he just attacked this random person for no reason, now he feels like absolute shit.
Okay, because I vaguely remember that stench, whatever you were talking about. It's not there anymore. And there's also the obvious, she could have killed us all at a drop of a hat. I mean, literally, I guess. In that, we were on the road for close to a day and a half. She could have killed us all, but she didn't. She let herself be imprisoned here. Lord knows what that woman can do, because if he's strong enough to mess with a ley line, where this prison was built would do nothing to her.
I mean, I had my doubts. That's why I held her for 2 days before calling you guys.
Well, he had her chained to a pole. Actually, you know what? Fair enough on that front. Like, she kind of said something like, yeah, you know what? Fair enough.
I've heard about the pit here. My pole has nothing on that.
Yeah, it's where we threw the people who dealt with drop bears at first. That's kind of just where the warden throws the undesirables. And I answered to that sack of shit. Look, I'm going to send you to Protective. We'll sort this all out later. We're going to have to run a mind probe on you.
Understandable.
Alright. Calls in the mage, and like while you're getting mind probe, having your little spastic moment, she's kind of just like sitting there contemplating, realizing like, okay, shit. What's going on? And when that's done, she gives you a moment to gather. She's like, okay, you're the one with the least connection to these people, as far as I'm aware. Oh god, I need to open my notes. Fuck, hold on. Forgot what I wanted to say here.
Man, what's
right.
going on? Like, every one of these interviews has been a weird, unique experience.
What's up?
This is her being like, oh, I don't know what's going on here. All these interviews have been different.
All these interviews have been completely different. It's not like I wrote like 3 pages of notes for this session. Trying to keep things fresh because last session was kind of a fucking mess. Beside the point, though. Okay. I want to help you people out. And you hear the soft flick under the table. Okay. I am no saint in this. As suspicious as I am, I do have an ulterior motive there, and I will be upfront about that. A bunch of basement-dwelling fucking nerds got credit for what we had to deal with in Darwin and picking you people up. I don't like that. Like, just the primal, egotistic person in me hates that. That was the main reason. When you people walked in here, I already wanted to turn you loose, but just so we could capture you again and actually get the press we deserved. Now, it's
So you care
different.
more about the press and getting your fame than you care about the lives that were lost in dark.
Originally. Looking at this now, I have legitimate suspicions. And you... I mean, they probably have it out for you. Look, I'm gonna feed you something here. I'm going to give all of the lot of you a way out. And I want you to be the one who proposes it to them. Call yourself a mole if you want. I don't want you to report back to me, but I expect you to keep a leash on them, because those people... Well, I know they're innocent of at least this specific crime, they're still wild horses. It's a fair point, right?
That's a very fair point. Even if we reported it back, what's he gonna do?
Right.
One of them literally walked in, undid his bindings, and said he was 10 steps ahead of her.
Yeah.
She needs all the help she can fucking get.
Okay. I'll see what I can do with the personnel here, and I will try to cause a riot. During that riot, we're going to leave a key to the kitchen, a key to one of our kitchens inside the library. I'll stuff it into one of the books. Say, what book does nobody read?
He pushed it.
Bible.
Yeah, that's where I was going. Like
He then grabs the Mormon Bible that's on the table that he brought in.
Yeah, she's kind of cocking her head from side. It's like, I'm going to use your book because no one's going to read that.
All right, rip out this page and cut a hole right here.
Jesus
Would you-
wept. Rip.
I'm sure you would find this objectionable, but I do need to cut out a small section of pages to fit the key in here.
He actually tells you which page to cut out. Isaiah. Fuck, hold on. I have the page here.
Yeah, cut out this part. I don't like this part.
No,
It's the-
Isaiah 117.
Yeah, could you just cut out the filler right here? I don't need this. Get
No,
that
Yeah,
filler
he
out of
asked
my
her to do that because on the back of his cloak that Isaiah 117 is written. He knows that.
So yeah, he doesn't
verse.
need it.
Yeah, he has that page memorized.
Ah, yes. The one single page torn out that's going to hold the key now. That key
I mean, it's a-
that is only a page thin.
Hand wave it.
I mean, it's just putting the key in the book.
Yeah. Just somewhere so that you would have... he knows where Isaiah would be. So that could be, like, a marker of which page it's on.
Yep.
And she kind of just, like, a little X-Acto blade flicks out of her finger, and she cuts the page out and drops it in, close it. I'm going to take this, I'm going to put it in the library. Just find it, okay?
Very well.
Once the riot starts, see if you can get those people together. See if you can convince them to follow you.
How am I going to get to one of them when one of them is in the pit?
Honestly, he's probably going to find a way out.
Oh, like he did here, and he like points to the stuff that's all around.
Shut up.
Wow, she just gave that away that he actually found a way out.
Like, he's got her. Alright, so let me just... I'm going to start scribbling this all out on the map. I'm going to write this out on the map real quick so I can explain this easier. What do you think would be a good color to show where the party is and how this shit's going? Like a bright-ass pink?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that should contrast with the map, because I don't think there's a pink there. Alright. Alright, so these are the places that the party are going to be. Goemon's stuck in the yard. Alicia's in solitary in the top left there. Young Wiz is stuffed as close to the closest cell in max security there was to the corner. And the remaining two are in protective custody. People in protective custody basically have free reign to go wherever they want. As long as they have free time. So, you all see where the library is, right?
Yes.
I'm going to put the book in that library, find it, get this key, and the key will be... Oh, shit. I messed up, hold on.
So this isn't really about anyone but Goemon getting to the library.
Pretty much. I'm going to give you, just a mini fight club, and then you just climb out during the riot because the power got cut off or something.
I guess they could lead to the power getting cut off if they wanted to. But
Yeah,
everyone else can find a way out.
yeah, especially during a riot.
Actually, if
That
they
is-
didn't care about Goemon, they could just leave.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the kitchen that it's going to unlock. After that, you can cut through a door at the top and just make a break for the main road. By the time you get out there, the riot police should be
We
showing
need
up.
to get our equipment back.
Oh, she's getting to that. Don't worry.
Okay.
It'll be in a box next to an escape car.
At this point, the riot police should be showing up. Should be coming from Iris Springs. You're probably going to need to break someone's head in and just steal a vehicle.
Is she
Like
gonna
that's just a given in this situation. Because
she's going to leave us our stuff on the outside for us to get when we leave. Because I don't think she can pass getting it into us on the inside.
Right. So you see that warehouse right across the street? That's where your things are probably going to be. But you see, there's kind of an unspoken rule here because most people don't come out. The staff picks through whatever they seem interested in. So if there's anything you people don't find, it would be in the staff room.
Question: did they confiscate the cross when they raided the cave?
You mean the giant cross you had just propped up in a corner?
The one that he carried on his back, yeah.
They tagged it. Yeah. What would they do with? I mean, yeah, they had to because that's where your guns were.
Okay.
So yeah, there's just a giant cross sitting in a warehouse somewhere.
Okay.
Well, sitting in this warehouse.
I was gonna say, if someone took that, oh boy, there'd be some issues.
Yeah, I mean, I thought no one would give a shit about your religious objects.
I mean, it's wrapped up in cloth, so unless they tore off all the bandages like all the way, they wouldn't really see what's all
Nice.
over.
My prayer beads are safe.
So yeah, your things would either
It's
be
more
in
of
the
a
warehouse.
it's more of a symbolic thing. That's why
Yeah.
it's personal to him.
Yeah, it could be. The prayer beads can be a symbolic thing to Heartshell as well.
Oh, I think you meant the big cross itself.
Yeah.
There is. Oh,
I didn't know if Flair was
Somebody on
making a
this
joke
one.
about Scorchman or if he's actually saying that Heartshell has prayer beads.
She does.
Oh, okay. I thought you were making a joke about Scorchman. Sorry.
No.
all right. So let's see. So yeah, if it's not in the warehouse, it's going to be in the staff room. The staff room is probably going to have a skeleton crew because they will be dealing with a riot. Just try not to kill anybody. That's paperwork I'm going to be saddled with.
You know me. I never bring anyone in dead.
I don't
really
know who
don't.
the fuck you are.
What? She would know who this guy is.
Nah.
I mean, the local police would know who you are. She runs a prison on the other side of the country.
Walks around the entire country.
Do you know?
I mean, she does
Doesn't know them
anti-terror.
personally.
If-
Yeah.
She's not on a
G-
first name
yeah.
basis with them.
No, but she would
Yeah.
have heard of him.
Also, the
yeah.
GM says
There's a
never
lot
heard
of
your
bounty
character.
hunter.
They've
I mean,
never
you know,
heard
I'm
your
pretty
character.
important. You know, I'm pretty important. I don't know who the fuck you are. But yeah, like jokes aside, she probably wouldn't know who you are because you're just. I mean, she might have crossed your name across like a bounty hunting report at some point, but that would be pretty much it.
Okay.
So she's probably seen your name in passing, but amongst a sea of other names. And after that, take the road out. Just keep going to Iris Point and be out of Iris Point by sunrise. What you do after that is up to you. But I will give you a bit of direction, I guess.
Was anything else in my cave confiscated?
Pretty much everything, honestly.
Ooh. So they took the big human-sized tube that was in there?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll have to get that back.
So, I've heard whispers of something that, you know, those basement-dwelling nerds I mentioned earlier. I'm not sure where they keep this, but apparently they have some kind of supercomputer that they all wire into. They use this to just track criminals' faces across the entire country. They just passively scan the country in a clockwise motion constantly. They're probably see, I mean, this room is shielded, but they probably see all of your friends right now through this machine passively. In little cycles. If you could find this and find some connection of some modicum of evidence or a piece of the person who actually did this, you'd probably be able to find them. You just need to find this machine. I don't know where it is because that's above my pay grade. You'd probably be better off hunting down someone from the Technomancy Corps and beating it out of them. And then running before their friends show up.
Alright. This can help make things right. Thank you.
There's small relay camps all over the country, usually packed around antennas. They're just guarded enough to deal with criminals and animals. So, keep an eye out. and realize the guards are going to be shooting you out throughout this whole thing. Just because I engineered this doesn't mean I can't help you. I can't really help you beyond this. We will imminently be sent out to recapture you people.
You never said it was going to be easy.
Just try not to kill us. I mean, I'm functionally immortal, but my team isn't.
I have no intentions of killing anybody.
Try to wrangle the rest, I guess. Especially that fucking ape.
I will try my best.
Like, this is... It's going to be an actual hate fuck at some point.
I mean,
Why are they don't have to fuck.
Decide that.
It's really on you.
Yeah, you're really just exacerbating your sexual fantasies.
Mhm.
Listen, it's really hot in this room.
It's hot in that room for other reasons.
I kid.
Goemon's a gentleman. He won't fuck a woman unless she wants to fuck him back.
Stop
Freaking
injecting
face
your
when.
fetishes into the game.
My freaking face when.
Don't judge me, Smooth.
So how's the? So
We're all
what's,
judging you.
Yeah, so everyone else.
Mhm.
Lost my train of thought.
Alicia is having a nice, quiet time in solitary confinement.
Hardshell is having quite the
I thought Alicia was in light containment.
No, she's in
She was
solitary.
put into solitary because it was safer.
Hardshell is currently at the terminal. Nothing like how she normally acts.
But right, she lets you out, sends you over to protective custody. Yeah, I know, I'm pathetic.
Hardshell's currently yelling at people over the terminal. Can someone put me through to someone who isn't hired based off of their name or appearance?
Oh yeah, she didn't say when the riot was going to happen.
We will know
right.
when the riot
She's going to
starts.
try and get it. She's going to try it for tomorrow afternoon.
You'll know when the riot starts.
Specific time?
She's going to try and kick things. She's going to try and light the powder keg that is this prison tomorrow afternoon.
Oh no.
So it's just you'll know when you know.
The race
You'll know when people
war
start getting
starts
shot.
now.
It could happen even earlier.
It could. Because there's a ticking time bomb in a fucking hole. Like, go on.
There's a ticking time bomb in a hole. There's ticking time bombs on the little encounter sheets I made for
So
this.
how
thing.
much Nuyen is he losing for the ammo?
What do you mean?
You said that he was going to get fined for the ammo.
I mean, if you escape prison, you're not getting fined. So yeah, here is
That is some fucking mafioso level giga brain thinking right there. Yeah,
All right,
just
Illegal if you
escape.
don't get caught.
It's not
Yeah,
illegal if you just
yeah.
escape prison.
So it is currently 8 p.m.
They won't arrest you for killing someone if you escape prison. They'll arrest you for escaping prison, though.
So Goemon does not fit into this schedule at all because he's in a pit. Do you want to do your thing first or last?
Up to you.
Well,
Like, the party can decide.
you'll see remember with us leave at
There were
11.
things I wanted to do, but
Yeah,
Oh
Smooth
Jesus,
and-
this is actually taking way longer than I thought it would.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's almost like wheeling a character one after another, and then having like 100 steps that you wanted to roll out when you could just say it happened could have happened.
Yeah, fair enough.
I think mine was the shortest.
yeah.
It was.
I think I was fair about that.
I'm not. I'm just saying, like, if you don't need to actually go through each step, you can just say that we went through the steps.
Hmm.
For the
Yeah,
future.
fair enough. My bad.
So do we
Uh,
want to do fight pit or do we want to just go ahead and skip?
I mean, I could just do the Goemon thing on the side if Betty has free time.
It's up to you guys. whatever.
There's still something I want to do.
I just don't know if we want to get this prison thing done in one session or not.
We're probably not at this rate.
Hmm.
We've gone through maybe half of it.
Hmm.
Yeah. All right.
Half of what I wrote.
Let's let Flair do his thing first. It probably won't take too long.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so Hardshell, as soon as she gets access to the terminal, immediately tries to contact Sega using all their credentials.
You know that shitty what's the word?
You know, Skype.
No. the shitty web blocker they use in high schools.
Yeah.
That's basically what you get hit by Barracuda web filter.
Oh my god. And
I imagine they don't let you call people outside of the country.
people, I have a corporation to run. Can I get this by?
Mike and Jay in their room they see the phone go off. They just keep drinking.
So Jay, what do you think of Avengers 6 Force game?
Oh
I thought you said foreskin, Mike. I was really confused for a second.
Oh god.
Sounds like a half in the back joke.
I need to update them. If I'm not there, those chuckle fucks are going to end up driving the company back into its old habits.
Out of character here, you could call Umi, who then could call Say.
Yeah, because Umi's kind of just sitting in a carrier floating around the country.
I don't think the call's getting through the Goa Castle.
Yeah.
I would imagine Umi would be sitting outside. Umi would know that, and I feel like she'd be waiting for a call from Heartshell. Like, she would know.
Yeah, but at the same time, Umi doesn't have, like, the same authorizations that Heartshell has.
She's standing outside on a
She's
balcony.
not officially, like, considered, like, when Heartshell's not around.
Heartshell just give those credentials to her, who could then just forward it?
Not right now.
Not right now, no.
Alright, so 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Most of you,
I don't get to do my thing.
Alicia's offered dinner. She can either go to the canteen or, breakfast. It's like,
yes, breakfast, that's dinner.
yeah, how,
But I wanted lunch.
we have some blood bags.
I think you have to get its essence. You have to get it right from the source.
It's straight from the source. Straight from the tap.
Technically, for several months of Corpse being missing, she just walked around with some of his arms.
They don't go bad.
Yeah, she kind of needed a source that she could move around with. To be straight from the source is she doesn't trust dirty blood, and that is almost definitely dirty blood.
There's a stray cat.
Look out for stray cat. It's gonna shoot an air bubble at you.
Oh no.
There's a stray cat.
It'll protect
Do you want
me.
that?
That is clean blood. What?
Probably.
I do not feed off animals. Do not feed off animals, for I do not want to become one myself.
Symbolic.
Okay. Okay, then be prissy, I guess.
Actually, I don't
I've
think
gone hungry
I think
before.
it has to be humans or metahumans. I don't think.
Yeah,
Animals
it
count.
does.
You
have to
actually
be.
can't
I mean, you think
do it from animals.
You think the average Australian knows? Like John Prison Guard would know or care about vampires.
Yeah,
I thought you were saying
this.
this out of character.
Oh no, this is like the prison. It's like okay.
I thought it was this chick.
No, but
Oh no, this is
no.
a prison guard.
No,
I wish I could do voices.
He said in the cantina.
Oh no, you're offered food. The canteen is for the rest of
Oh,
them
okay.
because she's in
In
solitary.
solitary confinement. Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
I'm sorry. When you said that, I just imagined like they find the goth prison guard.
The goth guard.
No, they find the suicidal prisoner who's like, "I will offer up my blood. Get me. I want to die.
Definitely not his.
Come on, just take my blood. I want to end my suffering."
I can
Suck me
smell
dry.
the drug addiction on you. Go away.
It's the one guy from part 6. Actually, wait. Didn't that guy have was that guy's name Edwin?
Which one?
No,
The
it was
Highway
it was
to
like
Hell.
It was
okay.
it was
But I swear to God, his name tag.
Thunder or
Yeah.
Thunder McQueen.
Yeah. Ka-chow.
I swear to God, his name tag. Yeah, his name. Oh no, his name tag says EDW. It's Edwin without the I. What?
Thunder
Because he
McQueen.
wears a denim shirt. I fucking hate this man.
I mean, his name tag almost says Edwin. Almost.
Anyways.
Yeah, the canteen with Heartshell, Scorched Man. Yeah, Heartshell and Scorched Man. Because Young Wiz is going straight to the yard. Because you don't get breakfast, because breakfast was an hour ago.
Okay.
Believe this stupid prison firewall prevented me from managing my company. I made that abundantly clear to the major.
I imagine Harshil sitting by herself at a table, talking to herself like this.
No, she's sitting next to Alicia.
Alicia's
Not there.
Oh, Alicia's not there. All right.
No, I'm in
Then, yeah.
solitary confinement.
Right.
I mean, you could be let out if you asked.
yeah.
I don't think John T. Prison Guard or John T. Warden's going to let someone out solitary confinement. If it was the major asked that, I'm pretty sure it'd be fine. But
Yeah.
And
I mean, you put the
yeah.
request in, you can leave if you like. You are minimum security.
Yep.
Technically.
Harshell is talking to herself then. Super pouty.
Yeah, Scorchman's gonna notice this and sit at your table. You seem troubled.
Yeah, I'm stuck in a prison while some chucklefucks back home drive my company into the ground.
How long do you think it will take for them to crash your company?
Let's see here.
What's the speedrun time on company crashes?
What's the speedrun time on bankruptcy?
Well, look at Neonet and how long it took them.
Fair enough.
All right, so
Think they got the pro strats for it?
all right, so the people that are the highest up right now are Yakuza connection, so that's a bad start. The boomer martial artist man, Segata.
The boomer immortal martial artist who should be like 100 years old.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
immortal
He's a zoomer. It's fine.
the immortal boomer.
So he's Dante.
Live.
Yeah. And
I love the idea of Boomer Sagat.
and the morbidly obese egg person who I think hates everyone there because they point out that he is in fact egg-shaped.
Sounds like
So
sounds like quite the cast.
yeah, it's quite the bit of people who I trusted running the company for like a weekend. I wasn't expecting to be brought to prison and then brought into, and even if I get out of here, I can't exactly leave Young Wiz alone. So I guess they're going to be in charge of it for a month, maybe 2.
I mean, if you're willing to risk the Technomancer wall, you could get a call out to Japan.
Hey, Burnman, you should probably inform her about the fucking prison break that's gonna happen in a day.
Hold on, sir.
The Great Firewall of Australia.
It's kind of a big firewall.
Well, I might know a way out.
Hello, fellow prisoners.
Whispering this
Walks
to
up,
her.
grabs a chair, spins it around. So, you got yourself caught.
So, you're in prison. And your company's running itself into the ground, and you need to find a way out.
I'm willing to break the law for you.
Hartshell just takes her tray of food and just holds it up. Hey, where are you going with this?
Give me a perception check on Heartshell, by the way.
Oh, that's a crit!
Yeah,
Crit
she's
glitch.
bad. She's bad at that.
Hey, Miss, you can also give me a perception. Okay, cool. You know that shitty, like, school plastic milk things they have?
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, Heartshell's one is a completely different thing of milk, and it looks like the seal is broken.
I'm just
Um,
I'm gonna grab her milk real quick.
Someone just swapped her fucking milk.
Okay.
Wasn't there a different?
It's just a dumb thing that doesn't matter right now. Continue.
I could have swore that milk was. Anyway, sorry. Here's your milk back.
Harsha's still holding up the tray as if it were threatening that she was holding a tray.
So she's like ready to swing at him, or like holding it like.
Yeah. It's like, what are you planning here?
One creepy man approached her and said, "You want a way out, honey?" I got a way out.
I'm not planning anything. I'm just
Here.
wanting to get us out of here.
You're not exactly on good terms with me or any of my friends right now. You know that, right?
I do, and I want to make that up. So I'm gonna help us get you guys out of here, and we're gonna find the truth.
Because I hold out, I reach out.
Oh, we fucked it up.
Yeah, we fucked up the lyrics horribly.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry for what I did to you and your friends, and I want to repay that to you guys by helping you get free and helping clear Youngwiz's name.
You don't know her name. You know her name as
The-
what's her full name
The
again?
witch's name, Mosarika.
The full name's Mazurika Arthoris Tudor. That's what that's
Clear
what I wrote
Tutor's
down.
name. I need to get that tutor out of the toot.
Clearly.
I want to help clear Mosarika Tudor's name. She's been falsely accused. I've learned that now, and I regret what I've done.
Yeah.
Tutor
That's why I
sounds like
said.
poo.
That's why I said earlier this whole thing was a sham, and then you said it's not a sham.
I was
And
blinded
then,
by my.
no, and then you said.
I was blinded by my rage at the time.
Hardshell doing a perfect impression of Scorpion. It's not a sham. This is real.
That's very good. It sounds just like me. I'm impressed.
I know, right?
But I regret what I've done, and I want to make it up to you guys. And I think this is a good starting point.
All right. Why'd you take my milk?
Your milk was different. Did you grab vanilla? I could have swore you had chocolate when you first sat down.
You think I'm a fucking child? What kind of grown woman takes chocolate milk?
I took strawberry, thank you. Wait, this is vanilla. I didn't take vanilla.
There's just some quiet laughter.
Wait, grown woman? I thought you were 16.
Sweating.
Is that a compliment or is that a? I'm asking that. That was actually like, is that a compliment to Heartshell?
I appreciate the compliment, but the makeup is off. Right now.
You still look young with the makeup off.
Right now, I am a 33-year-old corp, not a 16-year-old idol.
Wait, what was it? A 33-year-old what? You cut out.
I think.
Corp owner.
Okay, I thought you said I was a
Okay.
33-year-old corpse, and I got really concerned.
Yeah, same.
I mean,
Alicia sweating in solitary confinement.
But yeah,
I'm-
I know a way out of here, and I want to help you guys. All I ask is just help me out.
You might want to write it off as I have some friends on the inside. Because they're probably going to ask, how the fuck did you engineer this?
We'll get to that when we get to that.
Okay.
You don't exactly strike me as the prison break type of guy. You seem more like the kind of guy who, like, spends some time here and starts, gets like a knife, and starts carving religious symbols into people's limbs.
Cuts to Goemon shanking a dude in the fucking stomach with a fucking rib cage, and then dropping him to the ground. And then like, yeah, no, I think that one was a bit over.
All right,
Gronk like
okay,
this.
over the top.
Who's next?
Gronk like
And he
this.
carves the Goemon family symbol into it. All right. No, it was backwards. Sorry.
Oh, I made another swastika. Shit, I'm terrible at this. I'm
Gronk real
awful at
like
arts and
symbol.
crafts.
You
Oh,
should
like,
not be
you know-
ashamed of symbol. Gronk like it.
You know that
No,
one bit from
Gronk,
like
why are you
Border?
doing
You know that one bit from Borderlands 2 where it's like a brick or whatever on his throat, and he's like, "Yo, that was fucking awesome." That's
Shoot me
Gronk.
in the face!
Why is Gronk a Nazi?
That is cool symbol. Where it from?
It's my family house. You want to join my family house? I got.
Yes.
And then Goemon
Do I
like
eat-
does a thing where he like pushes on his chest and gags up a business card.
Can Gronk eat baby in Japan?
I think that's illegal. But
China, maybe.
China maybe. You can be the Chinese branch.
Okay, Gronk escape with you now.
All right.
and Gronk
meets up later. Like everyone's like, "Oh, Squishward's all right. Let's get out of here." Wait,
and Gronk
Who's that?
proceeds to like ramble off trigonometry to you of how he's going to launch you out of the pit.
Okay, I like that.
But first,
actually.
you fight. But first, you fight Gronk friend, cause Gronk don't want to leave friend behind. So we kill all Gronk friend.
Yeah, I can do that.
cutting back the heart shell.
Yeah, I don't want to leave my friends behind, so I'll just kill them.
You don't seem like the type of person to break from the prison. You seem like the type of person to help the people inside reform and find the Lord.
Well, I am a missionary. That is not my main concern right now. My main concern is correcting the wrongs that I have done.
Well, maybe the.
All I
maybe
ask
some-
is that you give me a chance and that I can help you guys get out of here.
What do you need from me?
I need you to-
Harshell seems very like reluctant, kind of like. Okay, fine, I guess.
I just need you to find your friends and get them together near the kitchen.
Tomorrow afternoon.
I thought it was today.
Yeah.
No, tomorrow afternoon.
Tomorrow.
So you have 1 day. In
Okay.
prison.
Tomorrow
Unless the
afternoon.
powder keg goes off early, which it very well might.
Nah, it'll be fine.
All right.
Now, when Gronk
Nah,
starts
it'll be-
throwing like his Borderlands psychopaths up the
I imagine
storming
Costa
the
Rica
prison.
does not wish to speak with me at the moment, so I'd rather you go to speak to them.
Of course, leave it to me. I'm kind of the most beautiful girl on the cutest mercenary you'll ever meet. So I should be able to win.
No
anyone.
arguments here.
Archo gets up from her seat and looks at the schedule, which she has of it.
Alright, so yeah, you guys get to deal with lunch for an hour. Let's cut over to Young Wiz, who's been thrown out into the yard.
Are my arms still fucked?
I
how
mean, they've been
fucking nice.
patched up. They're healing pretty fast. Like, you got good old magical healing going on.
Is it the same
So-
yard as the pit?
Yes, it is the same yard as the pit, but the pit is like, chain-linked fence over.
So
Like, you could jump in if you wanted, but don't be a retard.
So do I
Don't be
still
a
have,
retard. Costa Rica is just as tanky as Goemon in certain cases.
do I so do I still have a wounds modifier or no? Do I still have damage?
They're scarred to shit,
Oh.
but it's mostly healed over.
Okay.
You basically got actual medical treatment, then magical healing on top of that. Yeah, you're thrown out into the yard. There's weight benches, a couple of terminals to call people with that are all currently in use with lines going back dozens of feet. There's just a giant fucking pit surrounded by just automated guns.
I'll just hit one of the. I'll just hit the benches.
You're just gonna go get Swole?
Yeah.
That's Gronk.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get swole.
You see, that's the good thing about the schedule, because you could just make it something quick, or you could make it something big.
Yeah. I'm just gonna work out real quick.
Give me a 1d6.
Oh boy.
I almost clicked that spoiler on instinct.
Yeah, go on to click it.
Oh, perfect. Just as you're lifting, there's a couple of guys by the phone. One guy just starts screeching, pulls a toothbrush shank out, and just cuts a guy's throat on the phone, and then just, as if he didn't just kill a man, picks up the phone and proceeds to dial what you assume to be his family.
Are the guards not going to do anything?
Yeah, the guards kind of look at this, kind of like a... Get a medic.
I'm just gonna continue to work out and get swole. I don't care.
And yeah, you get to
bothering
get swole to the background noise of this man being tased, batoned, shot in the legs, and then pulled to medical.
And then thrown into the pit.
And then thrown into the pit. Gronk, get new hat.
The guy comes out Goemon with the fucking toothbrush shake. It breaks off of his armor that he's still wearing. And then he just grabs you and fucking headbutts him until he's unconscious.
Yeah.
Man, this is where they said the people were supposed to die. I feel like you said like the tough people. I mean, Gronk, you're pretty tough. Like I respect you. You'd be a good fight. But like
Gronk
everyone
have
else
high
in this pit,
protein
good job.
diet. Gronk have high protein diet.
Oh, same. So, do you eat real meat or do you eat processed meat?
I eat protein.
I eat. And he points at his hat. Protein.
Yeah, no, I kind of expected he was gonna go there.
All right. Let's skip ahead to the next hour block. It's at this point that everyone has a whole 2 hours of free time. Just do whatever they damn well please.
I'm gonna continue.
Except
to
for
work out.
Goemon. You're just going to continue to get swole?
Yeah.
I mean, you got the Heart Shell and Heart Shell and Scorchin are free to just go around where they please.
Archo's
find
gonna go to
Monster
the yard.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. So you're just gonna wander around, I
Yeah.
assume, until you find her.
I'm gonna roll a sensing to try to track her down faster. Do I have a bonus since I know who I'm looking for?
You also have a penalty because of ley line.
Right. So what am I looking at here?
I want to say like a -6.
Alright, let's see here.
A very powerful freaking background
Okay.
count.
How? I don't. You know what? Okay, -4 is more reasonable.
-4 plus what, since I know?
+2.
Yeah.
They
Yeah, I'm
-2.
pretty sure it's my
Alright.
One, you know she's at the western part of the prison, pretty much opposite where you guys are.
Alright, Archo's gonna head over there. Alone.
I assume Scorchman is in tow.
No, Scorchman didn't say like he wanted
What?
Archo to handle young ways.
All right. Let's see. Give me a 1d6.
See a man and a toothbrush.
Okay. What comes up to you? That's strong. A guy runs up to you as you turn a corner. Says, "Help me! Help me! They're going to fucking kill me! Help! Please, God!"
Listen, calm down. Who's gonna kill you?
The guy owe a lot of coke.
Oh, a drug
Ooh,
deal.
yikes. Pats him on the shoulder and
Yikes.
walks away.
Yikes.
Also, very
How-
progressive of Australia to have unisex prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
I mean, it's the people die here prison.
Archo's got like her hands on her knees, just like bending over to look down at him.
so how long have you been in the coke owing business? I don't want to say I don't want to assume coke dealing. Maybe this was your first time and you didn't know what you're getting into. Then you realize
I've been doing this since I was 12.
Yikes.
And, like, there's thudding down the hall, like, sounds of someone, like, punching walls occasionally, grunting.
Oh no.
Archo's gonna walk towards the grunting man.
It's just a big fucking orc.
Hey sir,
Oh no.
what's with the stomping grounds?
They call me Bubba.
You see, there's some punk bitch, you always be some coke.
You know it's gonna be kind of hard to get your hands on some coke in this maximum security.
I want to make coke out of his fucking bones.
I don't think that's how. I'm not the most well versed in chemistry, but I don't think that's where coke comes from.
Have you seen him?
Like I'm sorry, I got horrible vision.
He's gonna walk past you. Rounds the corner, sees the guy. just
Hopefully Archo fought him sometime with that little.
he's like he's just trying to unlock a door. He turns around, sees this, and all you just hear is very quick. Have you seen Al Oni? You just hear stomping and then screams from around the corner.
Oh no.
Yikes. It's a lot of this. I can see why this is the death prison. Low educational scores, too. Our show continues on.
The reoffending. You know, we have a really low reoffending rate because most of our prisoners don't leave.
I can see why this is the death prison.
That's what John.
On with a dude in a headlock. And 3! And just a snap sound and the guy drops. Yeah.
Power bombing a guy off of Grog into the concrete.
Noise.
Yeah, this
Gronk
is a
like
lot of
bone
fun. This is
pop.
like a free workout.
Alright, so Hardshell's gonna...
Gronk like bone pop. Bone pop remind Gronk of jazz.
Grog, every time you talk, it's like, I can see great things.
You can see a very punished man.
Hardshell continues on her merry way towards the yard where she assumes...
Gronk getting therapy, he might be the smartest man alive.
And Goemon will offer him a free house of therapists.
Alright, give me another
powerful ally in prison.
Give me another 1d. Give me another 1d6.
Can I roll
good thing
again?
I haven't played. If you roll the same thing in a row, I just flip it.
Alright.
So yes, at this point, some guy looks like, hey, Missy, hey. This guy's like 6'5", like, hey, why don't I beat your ass? I gotta show off to my friends a little bit. You know, I've been hitting the rack in the yard.
6'5" dude comes over and
I got it.
hangs over the top.
You know what?
Of the...
You know what? Bring your friends over.
And like he like does the arm bulge thing, and they're just noodles.
Harshaw's like, you know what? Bring your friends over right now. Bring them.
And he like lifts up his leg, like just a visible wind up to just kick you.
No. Are the friends here?
I mean, there's a couple of people watching.
Harshall just like, all right, get this kick in.
All right. I rolled it. Go.
Where is it?
Fuck, he crit glitched.
All right, and Harshall's going to get behind him.
Oh no.
And then she's going to whisper to his ear with commanding voice.
Oh no.
Oh no. Fuck yourself.
Break your leg.
Hands on the wall.
Like after just busting his ass with that miserably failed kick up against the wall.
And
oh no, I know where this is going.
Arshel raises her leg up high, and she's gonna fucking drop it down.
What are you dropping it down on?
Dropping it down on his ass.
Okay, I thought this was. I was like, are you trying to kick him in the nuts? I'm really confused.
Nope,
Yeah, they're gonna kick him in the nuts because
nope. Dropping it down on his ass to just fucking cause his knee.
Like right on the tailbone.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, missed one out.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. Let's see here.
So yeah, I guess the prison is a two-parter.
Yeah. Arshel just drops the leg down.
You hear like a soft crunch as the guy squeals like a punk bitch and starts rolling on the ground crying as the handful of guys just laugh. They walk up to you like, thanks, we would have done that if you hadn't. And they just slip you like $20.
No, keep your money. This was very much a reward in itself.
Oh, okay. Come by sell B17. We have meth. Have fun.
So meth can get in here. Oh, I gotta tell that guy.
I gotta go find Bubba.
I got Bubba. I know 2 guys who have meth. Don't tell.
I should also add Alicia can leave solitary at this point if she likes.
Yeah.
Alicia, come to the pit.
I mean, she can. It's light out.
Yeah. She could actually.
I mean, there's also a fair few indoor places you could visit.
She can actually just go anywhere she wants because she has the alleviate allergy sunlight spell.
Oh,
Val
well, there you
ley
go.
line.
I mean, it would be fucky, but she could probably still get it out good enough to walk outside.
Isn't it quickened to her?
No.
She explicitly
Okay.
did not do that.
She doesn't have quickening.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yet.
So yeah, it is enough to get Hartshell over to the yard.
Yes, that is enough to get Heartshell over to the yard.
Looking for young Wiz.
Oh no.
Well, let's-
Hat.
I mean, you see her by the hat, and you also see some bloody fucking concrete.
I like my odds. Hartshell continues forward.
Alright,
Approaching
Monica,
young Wiz.
you roll a 1d6 this time, because
Oh.
this is going to be a group deal. Let's see what happens this time in the yard.
Oh boy.
Oh, please be the one I want. Yeah! Yeah! A guy walks up. He kind of just like opens up his like he kind of lifts up his shirt. And there's just a big bag taped to him. Like, hey, you want some? $20.
I'm just gonna continue to work out and not even acknowledge his existence.
Cunt. And he just keeps walking right over. So, hey,
Can't.
you want some?
Oh, sorry.
It's like he's like showing you his belly, and there's just coke taped to it.
Sorry. Money was offered to me because I beat
You know,
a
you're
guy's...
real pretty. I got some toilet wine if you want it.
You know, I'm gonna pass on that date. But, you know, I'm sure there's someone out there for you who will love some of your toilet wine.
Fucking broads. And then he
Yeah,
just
fucking
walks.
rods. I am 5'4". What's the wrong with that? I can fuck anyone taller than me.
Everyone's a thought.
And off he goes. So yeah.
Hey. Yeah, young Wiz. Hey, it's me.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, this is
Hello.
Wow, you are getting places right now.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm building up body hero
33-year-old
fashion.
woman salivates over 19-year-olds. Adam.
and anyhow, that's not important. So there's going to be a little there's going to be a little riot coming around sometime soon, and we apparently have some insider information that things are going to get a bit prison breaky in our favor.
Hmm.
So keep that in mind. Also, that that bandage boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of is in on it. So if we get out, he's probably gonna have to get out too. But it's fine. He's not going to narc after us anymore. I'm pretty sure he understands how right you are.
Okay, that's good.
But we kind of need to find Goemon now, and also
Alicia.
Alicia.
Okay, and I'll finally just take a break and let's just use clairvoyance real quick.
Also, give me a 1d100.
Okay.
If you roll high enough, I will just let you gain a strength. Nope. Sorry.
Fucker. Can I spend edge on this?
No. I burn edge to gain 1 strength. No.
Is that a fair trade?
Depends on where your
Depends on how-
strength is at.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on what the stats are.
Yeah.
If you spend 15 points of karma, that would get you an edge on a strength that costs you 60. Nah, it's not a fair trade.
Yeah. Anyhow. So
Right. Sorry. What were you saying?
what do you see there?
I was using clairvoyance there for a second.
How far ahead are you looking?
How?
I mean, you probably just see the riot happening.
Yeah. You see the trigger to the riot, and it is the Major walking through the cafeteria and just pricking somebody with a nondescript needle. as she just walks past, and that man, in a frothing rage, just banes out and starts just beating the shit out of a guard, which in turn other guards jump into, and it turns into basically a bar fight over the entire fucking prison.
I'm gonna go back to working out.
Young Wiz, it looks like you saw the Young Wiz, it looks like you saw the hypest shit.
Yes, and I am going to become the hypest shit.
Way to go, buddy.
You don't know when it's going to happen, but you know it's coming.
It's coming. It's coming. Fun's
Hey.
about to begin.
Way to go,
Are
buddy.
you going to tell your friend?
I mean, you kind of know that the riot's gonna happen. You
Yeah,
know?
that's fair.
Hardshell looks out, hearing the like. She doesn't need to assess. She can hear what's going down in the pit from all this distance away.
Probably.
Yo, Gronk, try new move. Beamer make cool sound. Play like bongo.
Well, no, I think the rib cage is broken, so it's not going to sound the same. Sorry about that.
Acoustic bomb.
I'm just gonna alright, yeah, there we go, it's done. Alright, next guy.
Hardshell's gonna walk. Hardshell's gonna walk up to the pit guard.
There are no pit guards. It's automated turrets encircling the entire place, and with a chain link fence.
There's a pile of fucking bodies.
So there's no. I was gonna just walk up to the closest human person and say, "I'd like a tour of the pit."
There is no tours, it's a bed.
No. You're in protective. I will get fired if you look at this pit.
You know, but I'm really curious. Also, you cut off my Wi-Fi access. I can't access my company anymore.
Oh, you have money?
Oh yeah, I have money. I think maybe those bastards already sold it all away.
And he kind of just cups his hand there. It's like, hey, hand it over.
God, this riot would have happened fucking 5 times over if Goemon was out of the fucking pit. Every guy that offered them drugs, he would have been like, yeah, then thrown the bag in their fucking face.
All right, so I get led to the door.
Yeah, he basically hands you. I'm like, okay, that's connected to the outside. Wire me some money.
You're gonna need to give me some numbers for that.
10K?
10K. And how am I going to get that to you when I'm in person right now?
He gave you a comm link connected to the outside. We'll just put in your bank details.
Your credit card number, four digits on the back.
I wasn't born yesterday. But I
But
will.
I do know Goemon.
At that point he just grunts and shoves you into the pit.
Okay.
All right, and then
I thought she wasn't next to it anymore.
Yeah.
yeah.
I assumed they were like walking up to it as this conversation went on.
All right. In that case,
Yeah, you just get shoved like 12 feet.
Hardshell
get fired if I do.
Hardshell turns back and shouts to him, "Come on in!"
Oh no!
Oh, that's like three. That's three. He could win it.
Yeah.
He
I
could.
think he could. He might be able to beat this. Oh god,
Oh.
John Psycho Security.
Oh. Oh.
Fuck!
Yeah.
There he goes. And he just does like
Hardshell's going to try to.
he's also wearing a bunch of combat gear, so he goes albeit a little faster.
Hardshell
And you
takes
manage
it-
to land
as
comfortably
soon
on
as
his
Hardshell's
Kevlar.
above him, she just grabs onto his back, using him to cushion her fall. And then,
Oh, I know,
pats-
Shell.
then when she lands at the bottom, good job, little buddy. Pats his head.
Oh, yeah, Shell, what are you doing down here?
Mr. Nobunaga, I just came to tell you that.
Oh, one second. Shut up! Drops the guy.
I'm just visiting right now, but there is going to be a bit of a oopsie whoopsie in the future.
Well, there's been a lot of oopsie whoopsies down here. Is that a guard?
Yeah.
1 second. Goemon walks over. What's this guard have on him?
What's this guard have on him? He has a Cavalier Falchion shotgun, a heavy pistol, and some Kevlar body armor.
Goemon's gonna pocket the fucking pistol and the shotgun because he used to have a Cavalier.
Cavalier Falchion is a really good pick.
It was his first shotgun. Man, this makes me all nostalgic. Hey,
Oh my gosh, you used the Cavalier too?
yeah, I like. Is that a cockable shotgun? I forget.
What?
Is that cockable?
Oh wait, my bad. Sorry, it's actually a Mossberg.
Is that cockable?
It's full auto capable.
No, not full auto. Like, can I like cock it like a shotgun?
You do the thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm
fuck it.
pretty
He
sure
does that. One
Mossberg
of
is a
the shell pops out on fire, and he just looks it over. What's the ammo in it?
It's loaded, fully loaded with stick and shock.
Stick and shock. He reloads the shotgun and recocks it, so it's now ready to fire. All right,
is this
that's
the
gonna be useful.
is this the one? Because yeah, that's a pump. That handle there is kind of a pump.
Yeah,
correctly.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Mr. Nobunaga, please don't try to make too much of a ruckus until
Oh,
the
he's
riot
just talking
actually
shit.
starts.
Oh, these are shock and stick. They ain't gonna hurt anybody much.
You don't want to draw attention to yourself. Now, if you'll excuse me, I don't belong here, and he's gonna get in trouble for pushing me in here.
Hey, actually, while you're down here, I remember you were having some issues, and he hands you the phone that's connected to the outside. Now fully free to be used because this guy is unconscious.
Oh, I thought you killed him.
Huh? No.
No, he just fell in the pit.
I mean, did he die in the pitfall?
Oh no, I thought the guy at the neck you broke was his.
Oh no, that was just a random prisoner.
Okay.
Hardshell flips open the phone. Thank you.
And now she's able to call Sega. And look at-
Alright.
But while that's going on, Goemon does kind of lean down to the guard, like, ooh. Yeah, no, and he strips the body armor, goes over to where the corpse is, puts a prison uniform over him, then breaks his neck, and throws the Kevlar into the back with Grog.
Ooh, grog like Kevlar. I eat off janitor. He just starts eating the Kevlar like it's fucking beef jerky.
And now this guard has been disappearified.
Yeah.
Hardshell's gonna make that call.
Oh yeah, I'll see you smooth. We'll pick up with you next in 2 weeks, okay?
Sorry, Alicia went to solitary, didn't do anything.
I had just let you out, but then this happened.
When we get out of the prison, we should be more
Yeah.
open.
We should be more open.
Yeah,
I tried to open this up a little bit more. I hope I did an okay job.
you did. Now I have a company to call.
Alright, we'll close on that.
All right. In the middle of the fucking pit, Hardshell's making that call.
Oh god, the reception
Yeah.
should be terrible.
Oh yeah, it's crackly as shit, but it gets through with no oversight.
Oh my god. Hey. Hardshell just calls out very casually. What's going on over there?
Cut to Sega. The guy looks around. Alice tried to touch a computer and everything's on fire.
Wait, I thought Alice was still in Seattle.
Oh, right, that was... Okay, never mind. He kind of looks up, it's like, we had a server failure?
Okay, what was lost?
Everything.
Only the
Everything before 2020?
That's the cornerstone of our fucking business.
We still have the Dreamcast schematics?
Alright, I want
Oh,
you
wait, no, that's a toaster oven.
I want you to go into the warehouse and try to reverse engineer as stuff as possible. We have some smart people here. Whoever was in charge of the server, though, I want them out of the building. And also I want them shamed in some way.
You know, I think my teenage son has a lot of ROMs.
You have a good son.
That's just Toy Story. Toy Story
It's
was a
future
movie saved because of someone's personal backup at their house.
Yeah.
That's
strong.
All right. Also, who's currently at the main desk? Who's currently running things?
They're on break. He says, eating a sandwich.
They're on break.
Yeah.
All right. Who have you been reporting to the last few days?
Myself.
Yours. Where's the boomer and the egg?
The boomer. Went to the hospital.
The hospital.
He slipped on some stairs. I think he broke his hip.
He's looking for Umi. She just disappeared.
All right.
And the egg,
Quit.
he kind of just looks around, being the egg. Not in right now.
All right. Well, when they come back in, I'm going to be gone for a month or two. This little firing mission has gotten a bit out of hand. Don't spend too much money on a single project. If anything goes wrong, you contact me, and if I cannot answer, you'll contact
Umi.
Harshell thinks for a good second. You'll contact Virgil's Swords. Harshell forwards the contact information. And if profits start to fall, just start calling some of the people who Miku hired because they had a cool sounding name. I don't think Narukami has accomplished anything at our business.
He's got a cool hat.
I don't care.
Hey, he's amazing on those fishing expeditions.
yeah. Women want to fish for him.
He's really good at company fishing trips.
In fact, he's done nothing but plan company fishing trips.
All right,
They're
demote
really
him.
good for staff morale.
Demote him to intern status so that he can stay around, but just dock his pay. Slow increments.
We pay interns?
We
Okay.
pay. All right. Now
He says, folding a check into his pocket.
I want this company to go under while I'm down under, okay?
This is what happens when you don't want there's no oversight in Shadowrun.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't think I'm gonna just let you off the hook. I'm gonna be checking in regularly.
Okay. See you later, boss.
Harshell hangs up and then contacts Virgil's Sword.
Hi.
It's me, Harshell. My company is going to be referring to you if I'm not around.
Oh.
Sorry for the bit of extra work, but hey, you get some extra manpower. And
Hey, is that Virgil's sword?
yeah,
Hey, Yamato. Hey, what's going on?
Hi.
that's the first time
Hey,
he's called by his name.
Yeah, wow, how are you?
I've been better. Got my shotgun back again. But, yeah, so,
You sound tired.
it's been a day. So, one, we might have another new employee. He's a bit of a handful. But...
I mean, hey, he can't be worse than, like, John Fingerpuller, right? You remember that guy before we whacked him?
I do remember John Fingerpuller. This guy's a little worse than that.
What does he do?
1 second, and I take a picture of Grunk and send it to him.
Oh no.
Like a mouth agape eating Kevlar drenched in blood?
But he's actually relatively smart. He's also
He's just fucking
a death
crazy.
row inmate. So, if we can get him some therapy, I feel like we could have a real strong member.
What's the therapy budget?
I mean, you run the budget. I gave you that note.
Well, I didn't read it yet. I
you
left it in
should-
the register.
You should probably read that sometime.
You'd hear like sounds of coins getting moved. He lifts up, opens it. What does the note say?
Basically, it reads out like you've been one of the only friends I've had in the Yakuza that's survived long enough. I owe you a lot for not being around. I'm making you the head of your own family within the Goemon family.
So a subhead.
Basically, since Goemon considers himself almost like a Don at this point, this is a big upgrade. He is what Goemon was at the beginning of the session. He has freedom to employ people under his rule, and he doesn't have to answer to Goemon as much.
Son of a bitch.
Also,
Thanks.
if the budget's a bit too high, feel free to dip into my paycheck. I really don't need it that much. I just want to
Awesome.
get this thing.
We've
back
needed a
on
new
track.
toilet for a couple of weeks.
Oh, assuming things aren't completely under, you may be able to afford a bit more than a toilet.
But yeah, so just go. I'm sending this guy over, so you're definitely gonna need to hire a therapist of some sort.
I mean, hey, I'll try to get a smuggler out there to pick him up.
Alright, that should be fine. I'm gonna go now. I have to go beat another guy to death.
You have a nice one, boss.
You
Thank
too. Hey, you get back here. Where do you think you're going?
Harshell takes the comm link, puts it back on the prison
that
guard, then
there is
Yeah.
no prison guard.
Yeah, there is.
He's
Yeah.
been eracified.
Yeah.
He's
And
dead.
Frog is currently eating the prison guard.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Okay, so Harshell's gonna try to get out of the pit now.
I mean,
Oh.
it's pure stone.
1 second. Goemon's like, alright, now I'm going to physically touch you. So 1 second, and he just picks up Heartshell. Alright, I think I got this.
Harshell starts wall jumping.
Oh,
Oh,
I'm gonna throw you.
okay, she Mario wall jumps
never
out
mind,
of the
she's good.
pit. She uses your face as a baseboard.
Yeah. Nah, she's using the prison guard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here she go.
Parties. She's gonna head back to Scorchman. Just
Hey,
say
do you want
I mean,
the
she needs
gun?
Elisa.
There were 2 guns.
So yeah, we pick up next session with with Alicia. I assume Heartshell catching Alicia in a hallway.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the party is now armed. Can't believe Goemon got to go into a fucking prison wearing his armor. He's basically immortal.
I know.
And now he has a shotgun too.
And a pistol.
Yeah, I at least have my hat, so I actually have higher DR than I should.
Goemon got to rule a prison for a day.
and
Oh,
Hartshell made some fucking orders.
So if someone doesn't mind, like trying to remember that Smooth opens next session,
Yeah.
I have shit memory.
Yeah, I'll just write that. I have some
Thank you, buddy.
note cards.
Also, how was Hartshell this session? I'm trying.
Pretty
trying to
okay.
fix it there.
I mean, aren't we still recording? Because then we still have to do. Are we doing? Gotta do karma at the
Oh yeah, we still have to do karma. We're just like
Yeah.
doing shit talk.
Okay.
Oh god, that hurt. Sorry. Yeah, karma. Blair.
What's session karma gonna be? Probably like 3. 3 or
Yeah.
2. Okay.
Oh
Right.
my fucking Christ, I forgot Goemon on his person already had 500 shotguns sticked in chakra. But they aren't on his person anymore. They took.
Yeah.
I assume
Yeah,
that
they
was
took
stripped
it.
from him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, how lovely.
I,
Part of your armor, it's still there.
Hartshell, I felt I did a good job establishing her as more than just the cute one. Tried to play up a bit more of her, like, she's 33 and is running a company angle a bit.
I kind of get that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I feel though, like, if you're going to do the company stuff, because I don't know if you ran anything by Ed first.
Mhm.
Tell Ed like what the company is supposed to be acting like ahead of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I kind of had nothing.
Yeah, but still, what you had was perfect. Honestly, just
Okay.
everyone being lazy as shit. It was either gonna be them. Is either gonna be them lazy as shit or them trying to make another fucking bioweapon or something equally stupid.
Considering that it's most of it is just like on archivists, most people have nothing to do.
We found the remains of this company called Capcom, and we're reviving a thing called Nemesis.
Is that okay, boss?
No.
How much? Okay, what's the expected budget for Nemesis?
33
3.5 billion.
8 billion. No, you'll cut it down to the hundreds of thousands, or no Nemesis.
So I'm sorry, you're breaking up. You cleared 3.5 billion. God, okay. It's like fishing trip.
How about the Hunter Gammas?
I want
Anyways,
to make a Mr. X.
Yeah, you kind of dropped that on my lap, so I'm like, okay, Heartshell's a bit overbearing with her company, so they'd probably just as soon as she was gone, just sit down and immediately stop giving a fuck.
Yeah, good job on that.
So basically, what happens at my job?
Yeah, people are gonna be lazy, and the people who are working hard probably aren't getting much done because a lot of people just see Sega as a joke that they can, since it's a lot of
profit off of.
Yeah.
Which you are trying to fix.
Yeah.
But some warning would be better next time.
Yeah, apologies.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, besides that,
Communication.
that just complete shaming of that
Eggman sweating like, well, I'm going to be out of a job in about 2 months.
I'm the complete shaming of that guy who's like, look your ass.
Oh yeah, the ass shaming. I'll give you one for that.
I really like the hands on the wall.
You see, there are a great many creative uses for commanding voice.
Yeah. Besides that, let's see here. Establishing what's happening with the Thor's hammer.
Okay, yeah, sure.
That's a total of 6.
Yeah.
All right.
Give or take. Medi. AFK. Monica.
What?
You're lifting, and I feel like even if you didn't
got
get the
swole.
free strength, you should get karma for that.
Yeah, you are. I'll give you 1 karma for getting huge. Anything else?
There was that bit with the 2 or 3 guards in the ride over.
Yeah, where one of them was just a self-insert where I was poking holes at how my own fucking plot holes.
Yeah.
Oops.
Whoa,
But
no.
it's a pretty...
At least I turned my plot holes into the plot.
Yeah.
So that's good.
Why did she blow up the cave? Why didn't she blow up the caravan?
Just that one guy freaking the fuck out. I was like, wait a second, there were 2 guys in this truck when we started this drive. Oh yeah, so that I'll give you 1 for that whole exchange. Like, that was mostly me, but it wouldn't exist without you.
Yeah.
You're at 5?
Alright.
I'm trying to... Does anyone else have any other things?
Any Young Wiz stuff outside of getting swole and the caravan? Oh, the TV.
Oh yeah,
was fun.
yeah, there was TV. There was also the fact that I just chugged that whole bottle of brandy. Or I just went.
Yeah,
like,
I'll give you. I'll give you another 2 for good roleplay.
Good interview.
Yeah.
Good interrogation. I mean, Herschel took her interrogation torture like a champ.
Your turn, Medi, while I look at Smooth.
I mean, Goemon was kind of AFK most of the session. The scenes that he did have were interesting, like one basically being wheeled into an interrogation room where he wasn't processed, interrogated, or even like restraint afterward.
He pulled that whole ruse. He turned everything around on the Major.
The fact that he was standing in the middle of a room with 4 armed guards and got his way out of a straitjacket, and then was wheeled into a room where he took that straitjacket off and embarrassed her again, leading you to think that this was going to be another Shonei situation.
Let's not talk about that.
I mean, it's up to you, dude. You get to choose who fucks Goemon. That's kind of the job of the DM. I don't get to do.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Damn.
Let's get the horse.
Damn, I wish I could get a Major.
Damn, I
You have
wish I
Umi.
could write
You have
porn.
Umi, who's already pre-established.
Yeah.
Damn, I wish I could write porn.
Is fucking.
Didn't you? But didn't you?
Oh yeah, I did used to write porn.
Besides that, Goemon befriended the scariest person guy by just beating people to death.
I established the scariest person guy by discussing
the thing that happened was the pit happened, and then I jokingly made a Dark Souls reference, basically making it the Tomb of the Giants, and then Gronk became Nito out of a joke.
And then it was just like the prison guard.
I established that the pit was going to be like this lawless hellhole.
And then
I want to give A little bit.
Grunk as a being in the pit because the janitor got down there and went, Grunk refuses to leave, and it scares me.
The last janitor that went down there has been missing, and no one wants to check.
But besides that, Goemon was kind of out of the session for the most part.
Yeah.
But
once you're out and about after probably, hopefully, halfway through the next session, we're good to go.
Yeah.
Sound all right?
He did get I mean, that was hard, so they got him the weapons, but he did take the weapons and then disappearify a guard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yelling at the guard with commanding, "Come on in."
Hopefully, the session was decent.
I had fun.
I'm glad I got to yell "Come on in" at a guard who tried to screw me over.
Yeah. You all just like slid along the Z-axis like a Dark Souls animation that wasn't ready to happen. What else? I'm gonna say 7 for Goemon.
Okay.
Why did I spell it like that? I'm not. Am I fucking 12? My computer.
Pull my thigh deck.
They fit my leapfrog. I'm trying to sell us a leapfrog today, but that's a story for after the stream ends.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Anything else you guys want to say before we wrap it up? Was it decent?
It was good. We had a lot of opportunities.
It was good. We all had a lot of opportunities to do stuff.
It was fine. I think the biggest
characters.
I think the biggest issue was that you decided to actually process us when it could have easily just been, and then this happened, but you had us roll dice, and then that just takes a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
Besides that, it was fine.
Yeah. Plus, but
I probably could have gotten away just doing that once and having the rest of it been like, okay, all of you did this.
Counterpoint: if we didn't roll dice, Hardshell wouldn't have just said, "I've been through much worse than that."
Well, I mean,
fair point.
But you don't need to roll the. I mean, you just be processed. Like, sorry, I'm gonna have to process you now.
And you take it like a champ. But yeah, either way, yeah, that's kind of it.
Yeah. Good session.
Guess I'll cut the stream. I can turn my air conditioner back on because I am sweat drenched.
Oh, same.
I hate having to turn off my AC for these fucking streams.
Same.
I love you guys, but fuck. Anyways, yeah, let me